Welcome to Minneapolis High School football here on 910canada.com, as well as Eat Communication Channel 8 in Minneapolis, as the Minneapolis Lions getting ready to take on the Sterling Black Bear football team here tonight in a by-district playoff game.
By district, that's right.
So against the Sterling Black Bears, and coming into tonight, Minneapolis comes in tonight with a record of 5-3. And Sterling coming in with the 3-6 record. Actually, Minneapolis 6-3, and they're 3-6. So, Lions coming in tonight. Don't know a lot about Sterling. That looking down at their roster, they look fairly young. I'm just looking down. They've got
six seniors,
which I guess is about what we've got. But
6 juniors, 11 sophomores, and 8 freshmen.
So
typical 2A team.
Yeah. So they've got some younger kids on the squad, but they look like they've got a little bit of size as well.
Mm-hmm, that they do. Play in a very tough MCAA league, I think it's called. They're one of 2 divisions there. So they play the likes of Hillsboro, Marion, Smoky Valley.
Some tough teams.
Heston, I think. So they're
not playing a soft. They play in a 3A type, kind of like us. We're going down to 3A, but very similar. So getting ready for our national anthem. So we will go ahead and hear a word from with our Star Spangled Banner. Nice job, Mr. Dennis Ball and the band, as we get to hear the national anthem. And Dale coming into tonight, coming off a couple really nice victories for us. We don't have a coach's show, but looking at this game, what I like is the fact that Minneapolis has got some diversity, and they've showed it the last couple games on the offensive side.
Very much so, and that'll be our strength, hopefully, in this game. Sterling runs the wishbone, which I know our coach and our defense feels very confident against. Yep. They love to play against the wishbone because they feel they've got good coaching philosophies against it, and they've proven against at least 2 teams this year already that they can put a stop to it. So it'll be interesting to see what we can do against the Black Bears tonight. I do understand that Sterling does throw some, but being the wishbone, they're going to be predominantly running squads.
Yeah, a lot of times with the wishbone, you see where they'll throw out of the wishbone, or they'll throw to the tight end coming out, and really sometimes throw a team off balance with that. So
it'll be a run that's once you're set up trying to defend the run. Excuse me, it'll be a pass once you're set up trying to defend the run that they'll try to catch you napping, and that's usually when you see a pass out of the wishbone. But we don't know much about the Black Bears. It's the first time we've ever played them at all, period, in football.
Time. Wow. We played them in basketball.
Played them in basketball probably 4 or 5 times in this last decade, primarily up here at the Black and Gold tournament in Salina, and also somewhat down at the Sterling Invitational in the wintertime when we played there. But this will be a first ever between the 2 squads in football. They were not in the CKL when Minneapolis was in the CKL many years ago. But they play in a very stiff league in the MCAA, and you got to give them all credit you can get that they got a 3-6 record. At least they're not like Smith Center's record that's 1-8. Smith Center's opponent, who's
Plainville is 1-8. Yeah. Yeah.
And Minneapolis went down to St. John's Hudson 3 years ago, sporting a 3-6 record, and
on a cold night.
Cold night, and I know Dave Rupert and I said, I don't know why we're here, but boy, we pulled off an upset. So
you never know.
Once the playoffs are here, boy, you got to get ready to
throw it out. You start over.
Strap the helmets on tight and go.
Yeah. Now, field conditions tonight, looking at the field, a lot better the conditions that we had last Thursday night. Of course, we had a lot of moisture and rain, and tonight the field looks pretty decent. Around the 15 to the 30-yard line, a little bit of dirt in there.
There's some. Well, it's not dirt; it's mud. It's hard mud. But there's a little bit of grass, so it's not as bad as it might be at times. But it's not near as good as we'd like to see it either. But at least it's not going to be soppy and gooey there. Like we had to put up with last Thursday.
Minneapolis did a great job of controlling the ball last Thursday. They had a few fumbles in the second half, but with the wet field and the conditions, they did a great job. Now, as far as tonight, beautiful weather, a little bit cool, but no wind to speak of, no moisture in the air. A great night for football and a great chance, folks, if you're still at home anticipating, thinking about coming out, come on out and enjoy the Minneapolis Lions tonight and cheer them on, and hopefully to a victory tonight.
There are plenty of prime seats available. Great viewing advantage, viewing lines. And the Lions could use your thunderous support.
Yeah, because when you get to playoffs, you don't get the fireworks after a score.
That's right. Not unless he goes off the school grounds.
Right. Now, after the game's over, I believe you can have fireworks.
But I don't think he'll probably set up for that. Yeah, I guess the Swiss Center coaches were here last week, and one of them was trying to give one of the school officials some guff about the fireworks being used during district play, and that's state playoffs. And I said, no, it's not. It's regular season.
Well, that's Swiss Center for
you. So I told her, well, maybe we could petition the city if we play next Saturday to go out here and let Carl set off fireworks in the street. That's all school ground.
Oh, there you go.
Just blow the street off.
Back out, well, let them go outside of town and do what that was. Minneapolis Lions in all blue uniforms, Sterling Black Bears. Looks like a white jersey and white helmets, black pants.
The Black Bears.
Black Bears. So Minneapolis coming off of a nice victory last week against Bennington. Bennington's still in the playoffs. They travel to El Saline tonight.
Yes, their second time around there. So they would love, I'm sure, to end the season with a win and knock the stuffings out of the El Saline Cardinals if they
Absolutely.
can.
So keys tonight, Dale, another one I think is you can't overlook this ball team.
Nope. Not if you want to keep playing.
Not if you want to keep playing, and that's the whole kicker right there as we get ready for tonight's ball game, as we're about 3 minutes away from the kickoff and the start of tonight's ball game. Dale, can you tell me what is down there?
That is an end zone camera. Pretty high-tech stuff.
What that is, folks?
It's apparently they share it with Sterling College. I got to take a call here.
Okay.
So keep talking.
So Minneapolis and the Sterling Black Bears getting ready to do battle here for too long as they get in their team huddle, and Minneapolis will be coming to the sidelines. The captains have already, I believe, gone to the field. Looks like they will go back. Captains the same as what we've had all year, which is Charlie Lynn, Jake Eckert, Adam Klein, as well as Keegan McCulloch. So Minneapolis coming in. We just lost something there. Not sure what we lose power. So as they come up tonight, as Minneapolis and Sterling getting ready to do battle in tonight's ball game. So still trying to figure out some technical difficulties here as the Lions getting ready to go tonight against the Black Bears of Sterling. So about 1:27 away from tonight's kickoff. Minneapolis, as I said earlier, in their all-blue uniform, Sterling in their white jerseys, black pants, as so. Minneapolis and Sterling just about a minute away from the kickoff tonight's game. And I stepped away for a second, didn't see who won the toss, so we'll know that here in just a few minutes as the Lions getting ready to come up to start out. Looks like they will receive to start this ball game. So Minneapolis Lions and the Sterling Black Bears getting ready to go here tonight. So we're going to pause for just a second, and actually we'll keep it here and try to continue on with the Lions and the Sterling Black Bears here. Minneapolis coming in tonight after having some nice victories towards the end of the season against Sacred Heart and Bennington. They want to keep that momentum tonight and come in and see exactly how they do tonight against Sterling. So Minneapolis just a few minutes away, and it looks like we will receive. So back deep will be Casey Argenbright as well as Jake Eckert, Grayson George, and Kyler Macy, the upbacks. So Dale, what do we figure out? So,
well, I was told that we were muffled, so
we better now?
We're better now, from what I'm told.
So okay, well,
it's good to have ears listening that can give us a clue, because otherwise we have no idea.
Absolutely. Sterling looks like cannot tell for sure who their kicker is. I'll tell you, number 46 maybe?
40-something.
46, Austin Maxwell, a freshman, 6'3", 193-pound freshman, to do the kicking for the
potentially good basketball player in the future.
Black Bears. They all line up together. They come up, and it is off. And they kick it right towards Jake Eckert at about the 10-yard line. Jake will take it to the right-hand side. Cuts it out. He's got a block right out there. He's on the sidelines. He's at the 40. He's at the 50. He might get knocked out there, and he does. Nice cut back as Jake Eckert takes it all the way back to the 40-yard line. Great kickoff return. A great block here at about the 20-yard line. Didn't see who it was, Dale, but a great block and a great return as Jake Eckert takes it 50 yards for the opening kickoff.
I must say I'm rather amazed at that kick formation, unless you're planning on a short kick, because it cuts out your wing guys that are there to keep that guy from getting to the outside.
Absolutely.
And they kicked it deep instead. Great field position for the Lions at the Black Bear 40.
Minneapolis line up with McCulloch under center, Grayson George to the left, Casey Argenbright to the right. They go right to Jake Eckert. Jake takes it to the right-hand side, gets about a yard on the play. Will bring up a second down and about 9.
Lots of media here tonight, 2 radio stations and Salina Journal, besides yours truly, us.
Absolutely. So got a couple different opportunities to listen to it from home. Hopefully you're listening to us. Keegan McCulloch under center, 2 in the backfield with him. That is Klein and Eckert. They go to Klein. Klein will take it on the outside. He gets a block there, cuts it back up, and takes it to the 35-yard line. So Adam Klein gets a gain of about 4 on the play.
Mm-hmm.
We'll bring up a 3rd down and 5. So 3rd and 5 coming for the Lions as they'll send Macy as well as Argenbright to the right. Dylan Crossinger tight end on the right-hand side. Grayson George on the left. Shotgun formation, more McCulloch. Drops back, has some pressure coming at him. Gets it off quickly, gets it over there, and goes towards Kyler Macy. Dangerous pass over in that corner.
Good defense by, who's that?
Didn't see Matt Foster, number 20, they said. A senior, 5'9" senior for the Black Bears. 4th down and 5. Minneapolis will line up to go for it here.
Need to go for it or pooch it. One of the two. We'll see how he lines up.
As they line up. So they'll send
one under center.
Yep. Grayson George, 2 in the backfield. Kyler Macy in the backfield with McCulloch. So goes across the middle. A little low as he tries to get a quick little slant and throws it low to Grayson George. Incomplete pass, and the Black Bears will take over on down. So Sterling,
the route was there. The receiver was open. Just couldn't connect.
Had under center like that, you got a little pressure coming. And Minneapolis will try to shut him down here on defense. Quarterback for the Sterling Black Bears, a junior, I believe.
They line up in the wishbone.
As we talked about it earlier, in the wishbone. And they will go right to that halfback, and he heading into the line. Gets about 2 yards. The quarterback is a sophomore. Seth Humphreys is their quarterback.
Number 11, yes. I've been told that when number 19 gets in as a quarterback, look out, it will be a pass.
So it's going to be hard to, with the wishbone, it's always hard to tell who's got the ball and who's going where. As this time they'll line up with 2 wings, one in the backfield, and Humphreys under center. They will send one in motion. This goes to that halfback, and he will bounce the outside, but great defense by the Lions as they hand the ball out to number 32, Aaron Walton, and he gets maybe 2 on the carry as he will bring up a 3rd down. 3rd down and 8 coming. 9:40 left to go in the scoreless first quarter as Minneapolis had great field position after the kickoff return as they turned over on down. Sterling with the ball. They will pitch to the outside. Great pursuit by the Lions. He gets to the outside. Great job by Minneapolis. They get taken care of at the 40-yard line as the ball carrier once again is number 32, Aaron Walton. Walton picks up about 3. But I'll bring up a 4th down and 5.
Like I said, the Lions feel very confident against the wishbone, so they did a good job there in that series. Back to receive the punt. 2 people, Eckert and
Argenbright. And they kick it right towards Eckert, and it's gonna bounce and roll.
It hit the dead mud and didn't want to bounce anymore. So other than misjudge it, so the Lions a wise thing and
take over at the 25 as they have their second possession of the ball game. Both defenses doing what they needed to start out as Minneapolis will try to pick up the offensive pace a little bit right here. McCulloch will go under center, I formation for the Lions. They'll have one receiver to the right, one to the left. Tight end on the right-hand side, they will go right into the hands of Eckert. Eckert will bounce off a couple tackles and take it out to about the 33-yard line as a gain of about 6 on the play. So a 6-yard carry for number 27, Jake Eckert. McCulloch will come back to the squad, to the line here. I formation once again. Climb the fullback, Eckert the halfback. Receiver to the right and the left, Argenbright, as well as and a great hold by the offensive line. Frees up a Minneapolis 1st down as he takes it up to about the 37-yard line. Gain of about 6 on the play. Brings up a Minneapolis 1st down. So
I think we're all right there.
We got a lot of gremlins fighting us up here or something tonight here.
Halloween leftovers here.
7:49. Minneapolis puts 2 in the backfield this time. This time he'll drop back to pass. He's going to throw it up in the air. Goes deep to just overthrows Grayson George as tries to go deep to Grayson, and Grayson had a step on his defender, but just airs it out a little bit too much. Incomplete pass.
Grayson got away from me. I kept bringing the camera down the field. Where's the receiver?
Grayson stepped it up a gear right in there and put a little more speed under it, but just couldn't quite reach it. As this time they will go back to an I formation on 2nd and 10. McCulloch under center. They will go to Eckert. Up the gut. Eckert goes right through the gut and gets another Minneapolis. Oh, I thought he had a first down, but where they spotted it, looks like he's going to be a yard short.
They put it where his knee came down, which is the proper call.
9-yard carry, though, for Jake Eckert, as that will bring up a 3rd down.
Actually, the proper call is to put it where the ball is when the knee comes down, I think, and that would have been a first down.
That would have been a first down,
but,
exactly. So, he'll bring up a long 3rd and 1. So, Eckert and Klein in the backfield. Receiver to the right and one to the left. Goes under center. They go back to Eckert. Eckert goes right up the gut. He breaks a tackle right there. Still on his feet and takes it all the way down to the Sterling Blackburn 35-yard line. A gain of about 20 on the play. 19-yard carry right there.
That looked like one of those plays where Jake was through the line all of a sudden and nobody on him, and he just almost had to stop and collect himself because he didn't realize he couldn't have anybody on him. And then he got going again.
I had that as a 19-yard carry, so great job by Jake Eckert. I formation once again, Klein and Eckert in the backfield. Receiver to the right, one to the left. They'll go right back to Eckert. Eckert goes up the gut, gain of about 5 on the play. We'll bring up a 2nd down. Now they give him 4, so a 2nd down and 6. McCulloch gets his call from the sidelines. He'll go back to the huddle here. He'll send Grayson George out to the right, Casey Arkham right out to the left. Offset backfield for Klein and Eckert back there. They will go right to Eckert. Oh, ball goes all around. He does fall on it. He got it. Nice job by Jake Eckert as he fumbles forward. Ends up gaining about 3 on the play.
That's always good when you can fumble and get it back and gain yardage.
Absolutely. So that'll bring up a 3rd down and 4 coming here. Nice hole there.
Yes, it was.
Just couldn't hold on to the handoff. Receivers are right and left. Under center is McCulloch. They go back to Eckert again, and this time he will not gain much there. Gets close.
He got a couple of yards anyway.
To the 25-yard line, maybe the 26.
Mark it a good yard short.
So gain of 2. We'll bring up a 4th down and a long 2. 1.5, 2 yards there. So 2nd time we've been down here. We'll see what we can do here. As this, we're a little bit deeper this time. Grayson George to the right, Casey Arden back to the left. And McCulloch just keeps it himself, and Keegan did a great job.
Get that 6'3" frame leaning across there. That's a good way to pick up a yard.
Nice job by Keegan McCulloch as he gets the 3-yard carry for the Minneapolis first down. So nice call by the coaching staff as McCulloch just pushes forward and, as you said, uses that frame and gets the first down. Ball on the Sterling 23-yard line here with 4:23 left to go in the first quarter. Grayson George to go to the right, Casey Arden right to the left. Dylan Crossan, the tight end on the left-hand side. I formation in the backfield. McCulloch under center. They will pitch to Eckert. Eckert's got a blocker out there. Nice job by Eckert. A great block there by Adam Klein. As didn't get a lot of yardage on that. Picked up about 4.
Sterling strung it out pretty well. They're fighting the blockers. They had a lot of numbers. There, the white shirts.
I'm going to say a 4-yard gain. So a 2nd down and 6 coming up here for the Lions. McCulloch will go under center, I formation once again. Klein the fullback. So it goes right up the gut and gets a nice job up to about the 15-yard line. Wow. Not sure where they're spotting that thing at.
3rd and almost 3 coming up.
3-yard carry.
Right on the 15-yard line.
Coming up here for the Lions.
3rd and 2.
3:12 left to go. Scoreless ball game here in the first quarter. Split backfield. This time they will go. Goes right to Eckert.
Either the defensive end crashed or a linebacker from the end and was able to grab him as he's going through the line, drug him down short.
I'll tell you, this official, I'm not agreeing with how they're spotting that ball. I don't know if you've noticed that, Dale, but they
4th and a long 2, short 2.
Really interesting on that. So give them a 1-yard carry there, but not much. 4th down and short here, coming for the Lions. I formation. This time they'll pitch the outside. Slipped on the dirt, and he goes down, and Sterling will take over on downs.
So Sterling holds a second consecutive drive against the Lions. They take over on the 16, 17-yard line, maybe. 17 according to the clock.
17.
2:29 remaining in the first quarter.
So Minneapolis got down inside the 15 there and could not punch it in. Blackbirds will send one receiver out to the left. Wishbone backfield. Quarterback is under center. They will drop back pass. Has a receiver wide open out there. Throws it. Oh my goodness.
A little long
on that one, but I'll tell you, had number.
I didn't see him.
Had number 46 way out in the open on that
tall
one.
Guy, yeah. I'm not sure that little number 11 could throw the ball that far. I could be wrong, but
luckily he did not see that receiver. He tried to go that tight end coming out of there. So
getting more and more people coming in the stands here. That's good.
2nd down and 10 coming for Sterling. Humphreys under center. This time he will hand the ball off. Oh, nice defense by the Lions. Austin Crossan as well as Adam Klein in on the tackle. Nice job by the Lions. And I believe Brant Radke gains about 3 on the play. We'll bring up a 3rd down and 7. Kyler Moody in on the tackle. So 3rd down and 7 here for Sterling. Minute 54 left to go in the first quarter. Still scoreless ball game here. One receiver out the left. And this time he drops back, hands the ball off, and he does not get it. Nice job, as might have got a yard. Oh, he got more than that. Look where they spot him, Dale.
Oh, okay.
Ended up gaining about 4 on the play, and
still 4th and 4 coming up. So they will punt. Argenbright drops back.
So as Sterling will drop back and stand at about their own 10-yard line to kick this. Eckert and Argenbright back to receive. Sterling runs a couple different players in to get set. 4th down and a long 4. Not sure what the waiting is, but there they go as they blow the whistle, and we'll get ready. Good snap. And this one is going to be taken, it's going to be bounced, and it's going to take a nice roll. And it will go down to about the 33-yard line, so that's where Minneapolis will take over at their own 33-yard line here with a minute 4 left to go in the first quarter. So Minneapolis has had a couple, has moved the ball well, but just Sterling has been able to tighten up the defense when they needed to. That they have. They didn't break. No, they did. Argenbright goes to the left, Grayson George to the right. 2 in the backfield for Minneapolis. They will fake and go to Eckert. Eckert breaks it up. He's still on the outside, cuts it back out, still on his feet, and he'll gain a nice 14-yard carry there as he picks up the Minneapolis first down. So a nice little run there by Jake with the 14-yard carry. So Minneapolis puts the ball clear at the Minneapolis 47. as they'll put Klein and Eckert in the backfield. McCulloch under center, receiver to the right, one to the left. Drops back to pass. Gets it out to Eckert. Eckert in the flat and breaks one tackle there, still on his feet, takes it down to the 45-yard line as gets an 8-yard completion there. Nice first pass completed by the Lions tonight to number 27, Jake Eckert, an 8-yard carry. They will come back up the line of scrimmage here. Argabright will go to the right. Grayson George to the left. Eckert and Klein in the backfield. McCulloch looks under center, and looks like that's the end of the first quarter. So Minneapolis with the lead at the end of one. Tied at 0. Sorry, guys.
We wish we had.
I wish we had a score already. As the Lions and the Sterling Black Bears tied at 0. As we will get ready for the second quarter, we'll be back in just a few after a word from our sponsors.
Ada Grain is proud to be a sponsor of Lions Sports and hope that the boys and girls have a successful season. Ada Grain believes that sports and a quality education go hand in hand, building strong bodies and minds.
Bennington State Bank is proud to sponsor the Minneapolis Lions this season. They're proud to be a part of their great community and strive for excellence in their school curriculum and athletics. Bennington State Bank, your trusted hometown bank, with offices in Bennington, Minneapolis, Salina, and Wamego. Member FDIC.
Let's make it delicious. Let's make it fast. Let's make it a meal from KT's in downtown Minneapolis. KT's, home of the almost world-famous hamburger. KT's wishes the Lions best wishes during the upcoming season.
Farm Bureau's wide range of insurance and financial products help protect what's most important, your family, auto, home, and other possessions. Call your Farm Bureau Financial Services agent in Minneapolis, George Dressy. Farm Bureau Life Insurance Company. Farm Bureau.
Welcome back to Minneapolis as we get ready for the start of the second quarter. As Minneapolis is in Black Bear territory as they get it inside to the 45. Lions come right back out, go right to Eckert. Eckert bounces off of a couple tackles, takes it out to the right-hand side, and short of about a yard, gets the 1-yard run there.
Black Bears have some good closing speed out of the either the linebackers or corners. I'm not sure which, but they.
Yeah, you're right. They do have some speed coming out of there. So they'll line up the line of scrimmage here. McCulloch under center. Klein and Eckert in the backfield. And Eckert goes right through the gut, breaks it right open. He's in the clear right now at the 20, 10, 5, touchdown Lions. As he goes right at the gut with the 44-yard touchdown run. Nice job, Jake Eckert.
That was a play that I was thinking, uh-oh, that's tied up. And then all of a sudden, boom, there he goes, shot like it's shot out of a cannon out of that pack of players there.
11:09 in the second quarter. Minneapolis scores the touchdown. Nice job by Jake Eckert. Right up the gut, and just once he got into the clear, he turns on that speed. Yoxel to try to kick the extra point. Kick is up, and it is good, I believe. Yes, it is. And PAT is good at the 11:09 mark in the second quarter. Minneapolis takes the lead, 7-0. You're listening to 910 Kennedy.com, as well as Eagle Communication Channel 8.
Federal Mutual Insurance Company.
The Minneapolis Junior Senior High School linebackers are proud to continue their long-term support of the broadcast to the Lions games. Join them as they support student activities and the teachers of Minneapolis Junior Senior High School. Go Lions, we're with you all the way.
Where do you go when you need groceries? Jeans IGA, of course. Jeans is proud to be a sponsor of Minneapolis sports and hopes that you will encourage your children to be as competitive in the classroom as they are in sports. Jeans IGA, a proud sponsor of today's game.
Roth Repair has been a fixture in Minneapolis for some time now. Fixture, get it? Roth Repair can fix, replace, maintain, patch, build, remodel, and mend just about anything. The work is professional and the cost is reasonable. Roth Repair, Minneapolis. Call them today if you need something done right the first time.
Yoxel will get ready to kick here. Welcome back to Minneapolis as ball is put on the 40. Yoxel to kick. and kicks it towards the left-hand side. It's taken on the left. He's going to bring it back. Nice job. Oh, and picks it up. Minneapolis has got it. Adam Klein picks up the loose ball. 10, 5, touchdown, Lions. Oh, my goodness. Nice job, Minneapolis, as they picked up the loose ball, as it picked up at about, I'd say, about the 25-yard line.
Yeah, somewhere in there. I wasn't paying attention to the yardage through the camera here.
Wow.
That was a nice sign for him not to be involved in the tackle like he normally is.
Wow. Nice job by the defense there as special teams gets the fumble recovery for the touchdown as Yoxel will get ready to kick the extra point. Kick is down, kick is up, and ball's down, kick is up, and it's good. As it gets the 25-yard touchdown after the fumble, and the PAT is good. So at the 10:56 mark, Dale, what a turn right there. Nice job by the Lions.
And if any of you are asking, well, where's the fireworks? Well, the State of Kansas High School Activity Association is being a stick in the mud. They don't let us do it, so can't be on school property anyway during the playoffs. So that's why you don't hear fireworks.
Go ahead.
So I told Macy, I said, well, we'll have to petition the city to let Carl shoot fireworks off in the street over here on 3rd Street next Saturday. That's off school grounds.
Just like that, folks, at the 11:09 mark, and as well as the 10:56 mark, Minneapolis scores 2 quick scores, and oh no, right like that, they take it right up the gut, and the Black Bears with a short kick take it back to the 50-yard line. Back to the 50-yard line, so about a 20-yard kickoff return. Back to midfield.
About a 15-yard return, something like that.
So short
that on a kind of a line drive kick.
So Minneapolis with the 14-0 lead here, 10:51, as Black Bears will line up with one under center.
Both starting
one in the backfield
for the Lions. So the Black Bears tonight, I mean.
Triplets to the right. Drops back to pass, has some pressure coming, and throws it up in the air. And nice job by Kyler Macy. We do have a penalty flag thrown at about the 47-yard line. We'll see what the call is, but great job by Kyler Macy. Had some help over there as
with holding.
Jake Eckerwood over there, but Kyler Macy gets up in the air and tips that one away as it's against the Black Bears. So face mask is a call for the Lions. Face mask against the Lions.
15-yarder.
So, wow.
From the 49-yard line. Oh, it's just a 5. Now, I don't understand that.
I don't need
5-yarder. I thought all face masks are
personal fouls.
Personal fouls. 15-yarders. So I don't understand.
1st and 5.
2 weeks in a row, 2 games in a row, they've left me befuddled here. Face mask calls.
Drops back to pass once again, and this time he throws up in the air and well overthrows his receiver, and the quarterback pays the price as Torres in on the tackle as Torres gets a good hit on the quarterback. Will bring up a 2nd down and 5.
The Black Bears, being a wishbone team, are down 14-0, and they've kind of abandoned that all of a sudden. They've gone to a spread and the pass. The wishbone is awful hard to make up ground with.
Yes. They'll send
especially if you haven't dominated early, and which they haven't.
2 receivers out to the right, a tight end to the right, 1 in the backfield. Quarterback goes under center, sophomore quarterback. This time he'll pitch to the outside. Oh, nice block out there, and breaks the tackle. He'll have the 1st down. That's their first 1st down of the night, but he gets a nice 7-yard run as Brant Radke with the tackle.
Down to the 39-yard line of the Lions. 10:27 to go in the half.
Lions with the 14-0 lead here. Black Bears will come back to the line of scrimmage. Have one halfback, which is Aaron Walton. And quarterback goes under center, trips to the left. This time he fakes the handoff, goes back to the one halfback. Actually, more like a wing. Lined up on that left-hand side, kind of a forward handoff to the wing. So
gain almost 5.
Yeah, 5-yard carry by number 20. Nick Torres a little slow getting up, but he's back on his feet. 2nd down and 5 coming for the Black Bears. Ball on the Minneapolis 35-yard line. Minneapolis going to have to tighten up the defense right here, as now they go back to the wishbone. Quarterback under center. Drops back to pass out of the wishbone, throws it up high, and incomplete pass.
It was in his hands.
In his hands. Had a nice pass out there.
Tall receiver.
Very tall, but it's an incomplete pass. As that will bring up a 3rd down and long 5. Kyler Macy on the coverage there, but it was a pretty nice pass.
It wasn't the 6'3" receiver, but he still had some height advantage.
That was a very good quarterback, and he got laid out when he threw that as well.
He took the heat, didn't he?
Yes, he did. Goes to a spread with 2 receivers to the left, tight end on the left-hand side. Quarterback under center. 3rd down, they pitch to the outside. Nice job by Minneapolis. Austin Crossan as he picks up the loose ball. Nice job, Austin Crossan, as they fumble the ball right there.
Did you see Charlie Lee grab up the jersey of the supposed runner and hold him away from the ball? Yeah. So assist to Charlie Lim there on that fumble recovery, because he kept the Black Bear away from getting at it.
Nice job by Austin Crossan as he picks up the fumble. Lions will have it at their own 37-yard line. McCulloch in a shotgun, 2 receivers to the right, 1 to the left. Low snap, picks up the ball, flushed out of the pocket. He's going to run with it, and he's going to, big hit right there, but he gets right back up. Great job by Keegan McCulloch, as he will get about 6 on the carry. Nice run there by the Lions.
It's good to see Keegan just bounce right up out of that.
Yeah, that's exactly what I thought, because he got hammered. He got kind of sandwiched right in there.
So it's good to show the defense. You didn't hurt me.
Yeah. 8:46 left to go into the second quarter. Lions on top, 14-0.
Bring it on, fellas. You didn't hurt me.
As Grayson George goes to the left, 2 to the right. That's Kyler Macy, as well as Strasny drops back, has some pressure coming, gets it up to Eckert. Eckert cuts it out, breaks a tackle nicely right there, breaks another tackle, still on his feet, at the 30, got a flag coming back though, and he's taken down at the 15-yard line, got a penalty flag, and the back official called it. That's one's going to come back, Dale.
Flag's at the 43-yard line here.
So, wow.
So that would probably be a 10-yarder from there, would be my guess. I didn't see the foul occur, but I was paying more attention to Jake.
Legal block in the back is the call. And
so that would move it back to the 47, 48.
Awfully close to a first down, depending on where. So we'll see exactly where they place it. It is a block in the back against the Lions, and it's from that spot. They'll mark it back 10 yards. We'll see where that puts us. 15.
Oh. Well, that wasn't 15
yards. That wasn't 10 yards, and it wasn't 15 yards.
It's 10 yards, and he took it
an extra yard.
He took it 11.
If you're counting at home, folks, that is a big penalty.
Unless they set the flag down at the wrong place. I suppose we could give them that much credit.
Yeah, I would do that. Second down and short. So, I formation for the Lions. Drops back. Late handoff to Eckert. Eckert's going to take it right at the sideline. Breaks the tackle right there. Still on his feet. He's got the first down as he gets about 11 on the carry. Nice job by Jake Eckert.
Up to the 38-yard line. The 42-yard line of the Black Bears.
That pass completion was a completion because they took the penalty from the spot. So it's a completed pass. Because we got
how to count the yardage stats there. Oh yeah, you count the stats. You count the stats because the yards come back.
Yep.
Well, no, because it's they got the down over.
Drops back, quick slant, and he's pressured underneath, and he's still on his feet. Wow, nice job, Keegan, but he does get finally sacked right there at the midfield, and that's a loss of about 7 on the play.
Yeah, no, that pass did not count because the play was a redo.
Okay, but how did we end up getting positive 8 yards on the play?
From the point of the infraction.
Okay. Which
I know what you're saying, but you can't count it as positive yardage because we got the down over again. Did we not?
It was second down. I don't remember. I'll scratch it off my stat sheet here. As Lyle, if you're listening at home, you can call me tomorrow and let me know if I'm right or wrong. Oh wow, nothing there as Jake Eckert gets smashed right at the line, as probably even loses a yard on the play, as we'll bring up a third down and about 18. 6:46 left to go in the second quarter. Lions with a 14-0 lead.
It's a spot foul mark-off compared to going back to the line of scrimmage being marked off, which is confusing.
Yeah. 2 in the backfield. One receiver right, one to the left. In tight, they will fake the handoff. Drops back, throws it up top, has Casey Ardenbrough open, and he's got it at the 20. He's at the 10, still on his feet, and he breaks it down at the 5. Nice job, Casey Ardenbrough, as the 46-yard pass completion to Casey Ardenbrough. Great quick pass to Casey Ardenbrough right there.
Keegan was under much duress there. They bad had him, and he got rid of it just in time. Ardenbrough about a 15-yard carry, maybe 20 yards after the reception. Down to the 5-yard line.
Nice job, is I don't know what you keep hitting there. It must be your foot there, Dale. I don't know what that is. Anyway, we got a first and goal at the 5 as McCulloch will be in a shotgun as Eckert's right next to him. Drops back to pass. Flushed out of the pocket. Going to have to quickly get rid of it. Flushed out, still on his feet. He's going to cut back in, still going, and he'll be taken down back at the line of scrimmage. Gets back to the line of scrimmage. Maybe gains a yard on the play. Yeah, they're going to give him positive yardage, so about a 1-yard gain right there. A long ways to run for 1 yard, Dale. So, second and goal.
At least it wasn't negative yardage.
Huh?
At least it wasn't negative yardage.
Keegan did a great job of flushing out of that pocket. I formation. I formation. Klein, the fullback. They will go to Eckert. Eckert, late flag there. So
probably a blocking foul.
Or a holding foul, or a holding call. Minneapolis backing up, so it is a holding. Mm-hmm. So,
be 10 yards from the point of infraction, which I guess was the 4.
So that will back him up to about the 14-yard line. So replay, second down, second and goal from the 14. 5:12 left to go here in the first half. Shotgun formation for McCulloch. Eckert in the backfield. 2 receivers to the right, 1 to the left. Drops back to pass, has some pressure coming. Gets it up to Eckert. Eckert is going to bounce off of 1 tackle, still on his feet, takes it down to the 9, about the 10-yard line. Gains about a 4-yard completion right there.
Third down and 10 coming up. Third and goal from the 10. We had it on the 5 to start this series, or this last set of downs.
Lions will come back up the line of scrimmage here with third and goal from the 10. This time they'll have Klein and Eckert in the backfield. Switch players around. 1 receiver to the right, 1 to the left. Drops back to pass. Flushed out, throws it in the corner, and has it. Touchdown, Lions. Nice job. Minneapolis puts the needle on that one, Dale.
Argenbright.
As Casey Argenbright gets the touchdown pass.
Looks like he caught it laying down on his back almost. Argenbright's just a touchdown.
Yep, absolutely. Nice job by Casey at the 4:07 mark in the second quarter. As we get ready to try to kick the extra point here. Yoxel to try to kick. High snap, kick is up, and it is good. Nice job by Minneapolis as he gets the PAT. So with 4 minutes and 7 seconds left to go in the second quarter, Lions have a 21-0 lead as they have a nice little drive right there, Dale, as some nice pass completions, which that diversified offensive run and pass. We're going to hear a word from our sponsors. You're listening to 910KNA.com, Eagle Communication Channel 8.
It's fast, it's furious, and it's fun. It's Minneapolis Raceway. Minneapolis Raceway has brought you exciting races to Central Kansas and will continue the tradition. Minneapolis Raceway will give you and your family some of the most exciting races ever seen. Go Lions!
Todd and Shelley Wilson and Wilson Shields Funeral Home offer affordability and dignity. They know that the Minneapolis Lions will have a great season and want to wish them the best. Wilson Shields Funeral Home. Our family serving your family.
I want to say thanks to all of our sponsors who've been with us throughout the year. It's been great to have you guys with us throughout the entire year, and we just greatly appreciate all you do for us. As Yoxel will kick the ball, ball is placed on the 40-yard line. If you're just joining us, Minneapolis has a 21-point lead here as Yoxel gets ready to kick the ball. And he kicks it low on the ground, goes to about the 14-yard line, picked up by the Black Bears. Kicks it on the right-hand side, still on his feet. Nice job by the Lions as Dylan Crossan as well as Jake Eckert as well as Kyler Macy in on the tackle as they get the 15-yard kick return. So Black Bears have had two fumbles tonight. Minneapolis has had one,
And the second one hurt them the worst because they were deep in our territory.
Wishbone formation for the Black Bears. Quarterback under center. This time he hands the ball off on the outside. Who has some running room out there? Oh, great job, Adam Klein. Adam Klein does a great job of closing on that one as number 45, the ball carrier, as do not have who number 45 is, but regardless, gets a 4-yard carry, but could have had some more, and Adam Klein did a great job just coming out of nowhere and shutting them down.
Probably 40.
That's 45.
Yeah, not 46, is it?
Nope. This time they'll send 3 receivers out the right-hand side. One in the backfield. Drops back to pass. Has some pressure coming. And he throws it up in the air. Oh, catches the ball. Is going to be pass interference. That will be a completion. And it will be against the Lions, I'm sure. They will keep it as about a 22-yard pass completion.
That's the first time they've really been on the money with the pass tonight.
So,
pass interference and declined by the Black Bears. Puts the ball in line territory at the 43-yard line.
first pass completion of the night that I've got him for.
3:17 to go. Well, like I said, it's really the first one that's even been close.
First and 10. 3:14 left to go in the first half.
Another one went through his hands, didn't it?
Trips to the right-hand side, one in the backfield. Quarterback goes under center. Drops back to pass once again. Then quickly get it off. Throws it up in the air. Has it. And, oh, nice job. Casey Ardenbright gets in there at the same time.
Knocked it away.
They knocked it away, but they've got some big targets that run some quick routes.
Yeah. That's deadly combination.
As he come out on that left-hand side. And a pretty nice looking run there. Mm-hmm. Casey did a great job of getting a hand in there and just deflected at the right time. Second down and 10. They will line up to go at the Minneapolis 44-yard line. Trips to the left-hand side. One in the backfield. This time they fake the handoff. They go to the halfback up the side. He's got a run on the side. He'll be taken out of bounds. But he'll gain about 19 on the carry for a Black Bear first down.
Gets it to the 27-yard line of the Lions.
That is that
to go.
The almost like the tight end, which is a small tight end, lining up in a tight end formation, comes back across, gets the inside handoff, and then cuts it back in.
I didn't see the handoff. I saw where the flow was going and followed it. I couldn't.
If you look at that number 20 there, like I said, lined up in a receiver, but typically where we typically have a linebacker, throws it through the hands of number 19, incomplete pass. We'll bring up a second down and 10. Had a receiver wide open, and that was number 19, Trey Lott, junior, a Lott.
Of Lott and Plush fame.
What?
Of Lott and Plush fame.
From, is that what you were talking about earlier?
Yeah,
So
yeah.
ties to Minneapolis here. So, as second down and 10 here, 2:44 left to go in the first half. As quarterback will go under center, trips to the left. This time they fake the handoff. Inside shuttle pad. Oh, great job by the Lion defense as the pass is completed, but does not gain any yardage on that. And timeout is called by the Black Bears. So no gain on that. As
Third down. Is it third down? Yeah, third down and 9.5 coming up. 2:33 to go in the half.
we're going to take a break. You're listening to 910 KNA.com as well as Eagle Communication Channel 8.
City Pharmacy has brought to you quality professional pharmaceuticals since 1963. Joe and Amber Wool will help you with your medications, durable medical equipment, cosmetics, gifts, and greeting cards. Your hometown pharmacy, City Pharmacy, downtown Minneapolis.
If you're searching for the right insurance to fit your needs, look no further. The Scott Osherman Agency is the place to go. American Family Insurance has been providing security and peace of mind for over 80 years. Call the Scott Osherman Agency in Minneapolis, your American Family Insurance agent. At Robertson Monument, they believe that supporting community activities are very important. That's why they're sponsors of Lion Sports. Minneapolis is a great town to live in, and Robertson Monument hopes you make it to as many games as possible.
Welcome back as Sterling deep into Minneapolis territory down at about the 27. Shotgun formation, a Wildcat, and rolls the outside, and he'll keep it. He will not get the first down. Gets down to about the 23-yard line. So gain of about 3 on the play.
4th and 7 coming up, and I'm sure they'll go for it. 2:14 to go here in the half.
As this time they'll set 2 receivers to the right, 1 to the left, tight end on the right-hand side. 4th down and about 7. This time he'll roll the right-hand side, has some pressure coming, throws it up, and it's incomplete. Nice job by the Minneapolis line defense.
By Eckert. He was in on it anyway.
Eckert was in on it. Good pressure by the Minneapolis interior defensive line. As incomplete pass, the Lions over the downs.
And take over on the 25-yard line.
Minute 57 left to go here in the second quarter. Lions have done all the damage so far in the second quarter, Dale.
Yeah, things are looking kind of bleak there at the end of one, but and the Black Bears have been in our territory twice this half, the quarter themselves.
McCulloch lined up in a shotgun. Receivers to the left and the right. Drops back, quick pass to the right-hand side. Incomplete pass to Kyler Macy. As Keegan had been 5 for 5 on that up until that pass right there.
Doesn't walk on water anymore tonight, does he?
Well, he was 0 for 3 to start.
Oh, okay.
5 for 5.
All right. Second and 10.
Second and 10 coming up here. Minute 53. 2 in the backfield for McCulloch. This time he'll drop back to pass once again. This time he airs it out. Oh, well overthrown. It's intercepted. And it's intercepted by the Black Bears. Wow, he's got some running room on the right-hand side. If he can get out there, he's got a blocker out there. And cuts it back up. And, wow, takes it all the way back down to the line of scrimmage. So,
first INT thrown by Keegan since about midseason. I think it's just his 5th this season, maybe. Which is a vast improvement over previous years.
Yeah, that one, I don't know if it was a route, but what happened on that one? But he aired it out, and the closest one to it was
free safety.
Well, it was a free safety. So, Black Bears will take over at the 26. Wishbone formation.
Oh, look at that, the tailback. Oh, okay.
He's done that all night. This time they will fake the handoff. He'll go to pass, throws back across the other direction. Austin Crossan on the defense. Great job, Austin Crossan. As Austin Crossan stays at home on the right-hand side. What a read right there by Austin as they get the pass completion, but it's a negative 5 yards.
Second 15 with 1:15 to go in the half.
I'll tell you, Austin Crossan did a great job reading that one, Dale. Minute 9.
Trying to get something on the scoreboard here before the half closes.
Trips to the right-hand side, one in the backfield. Cross back to pass once again. Charlie Lynn pressure and has some pressure coming. There was holding out there, but did not see it right there as the incomplete pass will bring out
the guy that was holding might have even jumped. But nothing was called either way. So.
Of course, we're not biased one bit, so.
I'm just calling the way I see him.
As third down and 15 here. 55 seconds left to go in the second quarter.
Well, viewfinder shows me a lot sometimes.
Better than my eyes, probably. Magnifies it. Under center is quarterback. This time they will fake. Actually, they drop back, halfback pass, and throws it up in the air. Grayson George back there. Grayson goes up, and it's incomplete. Grayson had great coverage there as they went with the halfback pass. And the number 20, Matt Foster, airs it out nicely, but it's still incomplete.
Trey Lott, I believe, was the intended receiver. 47 seconds to go with that incomplete pass. The clock is stopped. 4th and 15. One more chance here for the Black Bears to get a first down. They take a timeout.
So at the 47-second mark, we will go ahead and take a timeout with them. Minneapolis with the lead, 21-0 here in the second quarter. You're listening to 910KINA.com as well as Eagle Communication Channel 8.
Bennett Autoplex supports the Minneapolis Lions. At Bennett Autoplex Salina, you'll find a small-town family atmosphere with great prices on new and used cars, new GMC trucks and SUVs. Serving their customers since 1957, Bennett Autoplex Salina.
Eagle Communications, home of ECTV, high-speed internet, 910 KINA News Talk, and 99 KG Country is a proud sponsor of Lions sports coverage. Listen to live broadcast on 910KINA.com or on your local Eagle Cable, Channel 8.
CNR Plating would like to take this time to thank their many friends and customers for making their business what it is today. Kevin also wants to wish the Minneapolis Lions a great season. CNR Plating, a Lions sports backer.
Kudos to our cheerleaders out there performing. Run through real quick. Veronica Campbell, Ariel Hoppy, Mary Hikus, Kendall Radke, Holly Gerke, Mackenzie Hackett, Caitlin Castle. Black Bears 4th and 14. If I pronounced your name wrong, I apologize, lady, but great job. Under center, drops back to pass. Quick pass across, throws it up in the air. It's going to be incomplete. Great job. Grayson George got an interception, but you don't want an interception at that point. So,
especially when we're taking over our downs here at the 30. No, I mean, I would have padded his stats on interceptions, but would probably not giving us good field position.
Yeah. So Lions hold them as the interception does not pay dividends for them, as the Lions will take over at the Minneapolis 30-yard line. 42 seconds left to go. Lions will line up in an I formation. Klein the fullback, Eckert the halfback. They will drop back and delayed handoff to Eckert. Eckert goes on the left-hand side, cuts it down the left-hand side, has some running room out there, breaks the tackle at the 50, at the 40, 30, knocked out of bounds all the way down at the 30, 27-yard line. A great run right there as he gets, remember where it was? Yeah, it was over 40, about a 42-yard run right there. Nice job by Jake Eckert. 42-yard run there as I had to go back and count my yardage.
Had one guy to beat and couldn't quite juke him.
He had the angle on him and he had the sideline and didn't have any more room to give. And
the defender had an assistant there at the sideline.
Yeah. So great job by Jake Eckert though. 31 seconds left, stops the clock. Lions drops back. They will hand off to Eckert again. Eckert goes up the middle and he'll take it down to about the 25-yard line. Gain of about 3, and the Lions will call a timeout.
26 seconds remaining in the half, and I believe that's our first timeout.
Second one. Had to call. We called a timeout.
Oh, that's right. Yeah,
called a timeout early in the first quarter.
So one remaining with 25 yards to go.
26 seconds
here in the half. And I'm sure we'll, what is it, second down?
Second down.
Second, 6 or 7 coming up.
Yep. As both squads, I'll tell you, Lions have come out and done a great job in the second quarter, Dale.
Yes, they have.
The intensity and picked up the pressure. Just has done a nice job. So the Lions will come back out, ball on the 25-yard line, as they will have Casey Ardenbright on the right-hand side, Grayson George on the left, Adam Klein and Jake Eckert in the backfield. McCulloch will go under center, I formation for the Lions. This time he fakes the handoff, drops back, throws it up in the air, has Casey Ardenbright in the corner. Has he got it? Yes, he does! At the 1-yard line, great catch by Casey Ardenbright. And I'll tell you, wow, great job there as the Lions call a last time out, but a great catch, a 23-yard completion.
18 seconds remaining. 1-yard line. First and goal. Too bad he couldn't have gotten out. I know. But if he'd have been able to have that much composure, he would have got into the end zone.
Yeah, I'll tell you, he was going for the only one place that ball could go to, and that's where it went. Now the Lions are going to have to basically have a couple plays right in here because they're out of timeouts.
They can spike the ball here to stop the clock. So that's true. That's useful.
That's true. So
it won't be like Russell when they spike the ball on 4th down.
Yeah. Oh wow. Yeah. So I formation for the Lions.
Complete pass if we pass it.
Casey Ardenbright to the right, Grayson to the left. Fullback is Adam Klein, Jake Eckert the halfback. McCulloch under center. This time they will go to Eckert. Eckert goes right in. Touchdown Lions. Nice job Minneapolis with 15 seconds left, Dale. That was a great job by the Lions with a 1-yard touchdown run. Great job by the Lions. With 15 seconds left in the second quarter, Lions increase the lead to 27. They will try to kick the extra point. And hold. Ball's up, kick is up. And it's good. Nice job as the PAT kick is good.
We keep this up, the toes record is going to fall. Howard the Toe Coatney's record is going to fall.
Had a good talk with Howard the Toe Coatney, and he was pretty impressed that we were talking about him. So, Minneapolis did his chest beam out with pride. He got pretty excited about it. When I don't know if he could see us or not, but we said it on there as we were talking about Howard the Toe Coatney.
So 15 seconds to go here. The Lions will kick off for the umpteenth time here this half. I've lost count here. For at least 4 times. That's 4th touchdown. Did we kick off to start the half? I don't remember. No, we did not. We received.
We received.
This is the 4th kickoff.
So Yoxel will kick the ball off with 15 seconds left. Minneapolis, you got to stop them right here. You can't let them run one back and get momentum going back in. So Yoxel to kick the ball. And a great kick. And takes it all the way back to the 8-yard line. Almost loses his feet. Fakes the handoff. And comes back, cuts it back. Oh, still on his feet. Wow. Trying to get out the outside, still goes, and he's finally taken out of bounds with 1 second left.
Yeah, that's a lot of running for not a whole lot there.
So,
but you got to try to make something happen as long as you don't mess up.
Ends up almost a 18-yard return.
Yep.
That was a great kick by Yoxel. So
does a very good job, as all year. All-state kicker in Class 2A from last year as a freshman.
It looks like they're lining up just to take a knee here. And, well, I think I'd do the same thing.
Yep.
So
you're not going to do much from this end of the field.
So that's the half. As
now Beloit would try to throw a pass.
Great job by the Minneapolis Lions as we'll run through the scoring here, but they did a great job there in the second quarter, Dale, as just a great job in the second quarter. So Mike Perry up here right now. Mike, I know you don't have your headset on, but great to have you up here, buddy. I was going to run through my stats, but 173. Well, thank you, buddy. 173 yards rushing, according to our friend Mike Perry. Is I will run through some stats and see how close I was. But here we are.
Cross-country team, come on.
Minneapolis.
Kudos to them.
Yes. With the
boys took second place last Saturday at Wamego in Class 3A. The girls took fifth, if I'm not mistaken. And Colin Trickle took first on the boys squad.
We have the MHS cross-country team from this year.
Well, cross-country fans, had the pleasure of attending the meet down in Wamego. It was a really exciting Saturday, beautiful day. And, you know, I got to realizing just how important the full team is when you've got wrestlers, you've got basketball kids out there running that carried this team all the way to state, and a second place finish for the boys and a fifth place finish for the girls. It's just a tremendous day, and Colin Trickle won the Class 3A cross country.
Your first gold medal in cross country, and
yes, it is. Yeah. Dylan Hackett, just steady all year long, but here's the pusher. This Garrett Dory kid he just pushes you, and he just pushed Trickle and Hackett to good things. But you know, the kids that score the points in the middle, and there's one right here, Logan Weedle, did a great job. Very strong runner, along with Cooter and Weston Penn. But those points count, you know. And there's the other one, John Corman, just a fantastic job. It took all six to get this team into second place at the state. Girls had just enough runners to get in, and
their top finisher in ninth place, and a medalist,
Anna Trahan. Just a great run. She's very young, got caught a little bit boxed in at the start, had to make up a lot of distance. Kylie Gregg with the 28th place finish, and then Shelby Hamilton with the 30th. Yeah.
Yes.
Kendall finished 58th out of 140 or so, and Emma Giles with a strong finish. And it takes all five of those girls to get that team qualified, and I just think they did an outstanding job.
Coach Dina Giles.
No Minneapolis cross-country team had ever placed in the top five. In the last 2 years, we have now had teams finish in the top five in both boys and girls competitions.
And kudos to basically Otto County. Bennington girls took second. Bennington boys participated. Tuskegee boys participated. You know, Otto County has exploded in cross country all of a sudden.
I was real excited at the league meet when I told Dina, you know, with all the teams there, that Minneapolis was just 1 point from taking Southeast out of the league championship. Well, at the regional, we did take Southeast out, and at state, we took them out big time. Southeast was 10th, Minneapolis 5th on the girls' team. So it was a pretty exciting day, as you can imagine. I get pretty wound up when beautiful day for running, and that course was brutal. I'm here to tell you.
Oh, that hill looked pretty impressive. They were running up there.
That was a nasty hill, and I could zoom in and show it to you, but I wasn't about to try and hike up that thing and back down.
You didn't want to follow them, did you?
No.
Looked like they were climbing the Rocky Mountains there for a minute.
Yeah, I mentioned a couple times that Colin Trickle, I was kind of looking for him to be out early and out in the front, but he was, a ways back at the start and went by me again. He was still a ways back, and I couldn't tell where he was at. About the 2-mile mark, he came back by, and he was 30 meters ahead.
Well, that's where he was on the distance races last spring in track. He kind of held back and then came up and finished well.
Just a real strong runner in the middle of the course. It's just amazing to see how he works it.
So it'll be fun to watch these guys run track this upcoming spring, and a couple of them back next year.
That's what I was really excited about. I was going to ask Dina if we could just maybe talk Logan Weedle into going out for track. We have an excellent 4x8 team. I do mean excellent 4x8 team.
He'll want to play golf, I'm sure.
Well, maybe he can do both.
Get the school board to change. But, that's a sore subject with a few people. Can't participate in be a cheerleader and be in a sport or whatever. So some schools do it, but some don't. So, and we're one of them.
What did you say that?
173 yards.
I think if I heard it right, Clark Sanders was saying he had 173 yards rushing there in the first half.
I believe it.
Are you pretty close to that? Or?
I'm pretty close to that. I was closer to 160. So.
Well, we'll take Clark's word for it this time.
I'll take Clark's word for it.
I think the kids realize when they get into those meets like that every point counts. And coming, as you could tell, coming down the home stretch, I tried to get a camera on them there. The sun's shining on that LED. Sometimes it's hard to.
Oh, it's impossible sometimes, yeah.
But as they come, you can see the effort that the kids put out to try and pass just one person at that finish line. And
I saw you were right at the finish line. Was that what you?
I was,
or just in front of it. Maybe?
At the girls, I could see the LED. I could see what the times were.
Oh, okay.
But the boys, I couldn't.
Yeah. So I figured you were right there. But if you got to watch last Sunday, you got to see some of the highlights that Mike took of that event. So.
That's really pretty cool to watch the start of this, because Doherty will go to the front of this thing right off the get-go, and with his strides, I'm here to tell you, he's got about an 8 or 9 foot stride. He takes off, and he is the pusher. He gets gets those guys going and kind of sets the pace. And Hackett, just a steady performer all the way through the race, but Trickle just so strong in the middle of the race. It's just fun to watch him go.
Well, thanks, Mike. We're going to take a break, and we'll be back and talk about the first half.
Welcome back to Minneapolis as the Lions have the 28-0 lead here at the halftime as Minneapolis comes out and just had a tremendous second quarter, Dale, with 4 touchdowns there in the second quarter.
Yeah, we were
on special teams.
We were kind of going to sleep there in the first half. We drive down and turn the ball over on get no points, and then things went our way here in the second quarter. And despite the fact that the Black Bears had 2 good drives, we still get 28 points. Of course, one of those was on a fumble recovery and running it in, but 3 offensive touchdowns. And this is the second game in a row we've had a defensive touchdown. Was that last week against Bennington? That was against Solomon.
Yeah, Solomon.
Yeah, so 2 out of 3 games we've had a defensive touchdown.
But a great special teams touchdown right there. Minneapolis, run through some stats real quick. First quarter, we really boast that we had a couple drives inside, one inside the 40, one side inside the 25. They shut us down both times. And then at the start of the second quarter, at the 11:09 mark, Jake Eckert gets a 44-yard touchdown run as he takes it into the house and gets Minneapolis on the board. Yoxel's kick was good, puts the score at 7-0. The ensuing kickoff was kicked into the direction of the Black Bears. Runs it back about 10 yards, fumbles the ball. It's picked up by by Adam Klein and runs it back 25 yards for the touchdown. The PA2 kick is good at the 10:56 mark. So in a matter of about 15 seconds right there, the Lions score twice. And really kind of stunned the Black Bears right there. It goes a lot longer before Minneapolis scores again at the 4:07 mark with a 10-yard touchdown pass by Keegan McCulloch to Casey Argenbright. Casey's had a great night tonight. Gets the touchdown pass in the corner of the end zone at the 4:07 mark. Point after attempt kick is good. And then late, and I'm talking late in the second quarter, Minneapolis sets it up by Aaron one out, a 23-yard pass completion down to the 1-yard line, and then pushes the ball in. Jake Eckert gets the 1-yard touchdown run at the 15 seconds left. PAT kick is good, and that's your score, 28-0 at the end of the first half. As far as stats go, these are totally unofficial, and I know I've already looked at my friends from 104.9, and my stats are a little bit off from theirs. So what I've got is 5 for 10 for 91 yards passing for Keegan McCulloch. Only 2 receivers, and that's Jake Eckert has 2 catches for 12 yards, and Casey Argenbright 3 catches for 79 yards. On the ground, though, the workhorse, 25 total rushes for 172 yards. Jake Eckert has 20 carries for 160. For the Sterling Black Bears, 3 for 13, passing for 18 yards, and 11 rushes for 48 yards. No penalties for the Black Bears. Minneapolis has got at least 3.
Some other scores of note. See if I can remember these correctly. Here tonight being played, teams that the Lions know or will be knowing better. Smith Center, is up on Plainville 34-0 at the end of a half. They beat Plainville 59-0 at the beginning of the season. Southeast of Saline leads Hutch Trinity 12-6 at the half.
Wow. Now that one kind of surprises me.
That does me too.
12-6. Hutch Trinity undefeated.
Yes.
At Hutch Trinity.
A good, strong team.
Yeah.
And Bennington is down to El Saline at half by a score of 14-0.
That's kind of that's interesting as well.
Yes, it is. So I like the way the Lions are playing. We're coming. We've had a good stretch down the season. We're gaining confidence. We're getting some swagger on defense. Things are coming together both for rushing and passing, as we've discussed. Good 1-2 punch combo-wise. But I especially like the way the defense is playing, especially against Wishbones here. Black Bears, though, coming on the field, and they will receive the kickoff here to start the second half. The Lions are going to need to come out and continue trying to dominate that option run, wishbone run, if that's what the Black Bears come out. Though I would anticipate they'll be doing a lot more passing. Now 28-0 to
yeah, you've almost got to
get back in it.
You almost got to scrap the wishbone, except for running out, maybe passing out of the wishbone a few times. But yeah, I think you're right there.
Because the Lions have pretty much shut down the run game, and there's been a couple times we've given up some yardage on the pass. There's been some other times where they've been open and dropped the pass. So you got to figure that the Black Bears will be counting their beans there and seeing if we can't get something going through the passing game. But if they can end up being that's all they're going to do, then they'll get in trouble with us too. I'm quite sure of that, because the defensive line will come through with their ears pinned back, ready for blood, and maybe get a linebacker blitz or two also. I didn't hear what was the passing yardage for us, Scott?
91 yards, 5 for 10 for 91 yards.
173 yards rushing, so a little over 250 yards total, 260 yards.
Yeah, and that's the 104.9 had actually had more yardage. Had Jake at 172 yards rushing, and total team-wise at about 180 190. So mine are completely unofficial. They've got a spotter and somebody keeping stats as well as somebody taking the play-by-play. So my stats are totally unofficial. So I know that's hard to believe that I could ever make a mistake, huh?
Well, even though you are an insurance man and work with numbers all the time, you are doing a second job here at the same time, announcing. So,
thanks for reminding me.
So, here come the Lions, ready to get the second half underway. Getting down to 2 minutes under, so we'll have them go out and meet at midfield with the referees and see if we can't get the second half over with and hopefully go into the second round of the playoffs coming up. This is the 4th year in a row that the Lions have been in the playoffs.
4th year in a row.
And
2A has been kind to us.
5th out of the last 7 years.
And we were in 3A in a couple of those years. But the 2A for the last 4 years has been kind to us.
2A and the rule change, taking the top two teams out of the district has been another asset. But then, some people poo-pah that, but I'd rather have that than the reason they did that was because sometimes you would get 2 outstanding teams in one district and only one of them goes on. So that was a good move on the State High School Activity Association part overall to have the top 2 teams. You end up with some laughers out of it, but, like a 1-8 team going up against undefeated Smith Center as an example. But it's no worse than sub-state in basketball.
No.
So
and this it's not going to be the last year for us to go to the playoffs by any means, but it's going to be tougher for the next 2 years.
Well, next 2 years will be a challenge with Republic County and Smith Center and Beloit.
Yeah.
But Beloit won't have that next year, and Smith Center. They're not the power team they once were. They still got the streak. They still got the good team. They still got the swagger. They've got the tradition. But what they were 3 and 4 years ago.
Right. And I was talking to somebody about that the other day, and I think I was talking to Howard the Toe Coatney about that. And I said a lot of that is the fact that you got probably an 80-game winning streak,
75
right now, and how many. Just intimidation factor alone can get into the psyche of some of these kids.
I don't think if the things are playing out the way that I think they're playing out now, with us hosting Smith Center next Saturday, if we win tonight, I don't think our kids will be psyched out.
So,
and I don't anticipate an 83-8 shocking like we got 4 years ago.
Well, 83-6, something like that.
It was 83-8.
8. Yeah, I think you're right.
Yeah. And I think it'll be a good game where the Lions will have a chance to make national news.
Oh, yeah. Wouldn't they ever?
But we got to get this game over with. We can't count too many chickens there.
You can't. We scored 4 touchdowns in the first half. We got to shut them down. We got to score and
keep scoring. That's
yes,
right.
Absolutely. So.
Like to see Jake get another 400-yard game. Wouldn't that be nice?
Oh, that would be sweet. Minneapolis will kick off to start the second half, as Minneapolis has the 28-0 lead here at the half as we get ready for the start of the second half. Keys to the second half, Dale.
Come out, continue playing good defense, good heads-up ball. Continue that swagger, and keep doing what you do on offense. Just keep it rolling. Everything you did in the second quarter, you got to keep it up here in the third. Can't give the Black Bears any hope for life.
No, absolutely. So, Yoxel will put the ball down and kick it. Special teams, you gotta cover your lines and shut them down. So back deep to kick, we'll have to receive for the Black Bears. Yoxel will kick the ball as we're underway in the second half. Kick is up, a short kick. It's heading towards the out-of-bounds mark. Going to be picked up at the 16-yard line. Takes it on the right-hand side, has a little crease up the middle, cuts it back, still on his feet. Nice tackle by Minneapolis, number 52 on the tackle, and that is Kyler Moody as Kyler Moody gets the tackle, but not after about a 28-yard kick return. So the Black Bears will come out to start here as they will have a receiver come in late as a little confusion on the side there. Wishbone formation for the Black Bears.
Back in the wishbone.
They will fake the handoff, looks to pass, first one out, has a receiver out there, and he's got the catch for the 9-yard completion. So,
second one coming up.
So Brian Patterson is number 45, not number 25. So Black Bears have a second down and 1 here. Wishbone formation once again for the Black Bears. Under center this time, they fake that. Actually, they go right to the halfback, and he's going to have the first down. So number 32, Walton gets about the 2-yard carry for
should be Austin Crossan with the tackle. 1-yard gain.
And up for a first down, though, right in midfield.
10:54 to go, third quarter.
The lineup coming to the line of scrimmage right at midfield, as you said. This time they'll spread it out a little bit. To the right, one to the left. One goes in motion. They will fake and drop back to pass. Throws up and has a receiver over top and drops it. Had to go backwards for it. But I'll tell you, that receiver coming out quick, and he's defended by a linebacker, Austin Crossan, as well as Casey Argenbright. Austin had to come out fast and hard on him as the incomplete pass.
So that answered the question. We thought they'd come out passing, and that's exactly what they're doing.
Yeah,
had one running play there,
and they've had a couple receivers open, and quarterback, a sophomore, has got a pretty good little touch pass there. Drops back and looks to pass again. Has some pressure. Minneapolis yet to get a sack tonight. Throws it up, and this one's going to be caught. Oh, wow. Nice catch. Casey Argenbright, I thought, was going to get in there on that one, and the pass is completed.
35-yard line of Minneapolis.
15-yard.
So the 2 first downs here for
I thought Casey may come away with an interception on that.
The Bearcats, the Black Bears.
Black Bears, yeah. One receiver to the right, wishbone formation. Quarterback under center. This time he drops back to pass once again. Throws up and has a receiver. And Kyler Macy.
Defense.
Wow, great defense by Kyler Macy right there.
In that guy's hands, Mr. Lott.
Kyler showing some great speed on that one and doing a great job on the defensive backside. Did a great job
going away right at the opportune time. 2nd and 10 coming up.
They are passing on every single down, though, Dale.
Other than that one.
Other than that one. So they're not afraid to air it out right now. So to the right, one in the backfield. Pass back this time. They pitch to the halfback as he spreads it out. Oh, nice job by the line defense there as he gets maybe one on the carry, but he's tripped up.
Klein out there defending.
Austin Crossan. Actually, they lose a yard. So
yeah, well, half a yard, so you got to count it as a yard.
So 9:43 left to go in the third quarter. 28-0 Lions with the lead. Humphreys under center, wishbone formation, one receiver to the left. Drops back. This time rolls to the left-hand side, throws out in the corner, and that one's, Casey Argenbright almost gets an interception there, lays himself out nicely in that corner. So,
Trey Lott, the intended receiver.
So if the folks listen, Trey Lott, what's the connection here?
This is the grandson of Wilbur Lott and Kelly Plush.
Okay.
Families.
Okay. So, and
I know they're going down and watching Sterling games all the time, so they didn't have to travel very far.
No, they didn't. So Wishbone formation once again. Fourth down. Whoa, one goes in motion. No call there. Draws back to pass. Has time. Has a receiver. And he's got the guy caught down all the way down to about the 3-yard line. A back went in motion. Clear down there. A 33-yard completion. But 45. Wow. Receiver, a tall receiver. They get it deep in line territory for the first time. They're down to the 4-yard line. First and goal. So first and goal deep in line territory at the 4. So this time they hand it off to the fullback, and he doesn't get in. Gains about 3 on the carry though, or 2. Didn't see who that was. Yeah, they marked it at the 2. Walton, they said. So second and goal from the 2. Second and goal coming here. They'll spread one receiver out to the left. Wishbone formation once again. Quarterback under center. This time he goes in for the touchdown is number 45 as Brian Patterson gets the 2-yard touchdown. So the Black Bears take the opening drive 60 yards and score with a couple of good pass receptions to make up most of the distance. Yeah, that's pretty much. I'll run through. They were 3 for 6 passing on that drive, and quite a few yards. They'll line up to go for 2. So they'll line up in a wishbone. Quarterback under center. They will fake the handoff, rolls the right-hand side, throws the outside, and does not get it. Oh, he does. Catches it and then drops it, and the pass is good. So PAT, 2-point PAT is good. 28-8 here, 8:20 remaining in the third quarter. Lions allow the Black Bears to go the distance and score. Now we need to get it back. Take a word here from our sponsors. Take a break here from our sponsors.
Ada Grain is proud to be a sponsor of Lions Sports and hope that the boys and girls have a successful season. Ada Grain believes that sports and a quality education go hand in hand, building strong bodies and minds.
Bennington State Bank is proud to sponsor the Minneapolis Lions this season. They're proud to be a part of their great community and strive for excellence in their school curriculum and athletics. Bennington State Bank, your trusted hometown bank, with offices in Bennington, Minneapolis, Salina, and Wamego. Member FDIC.
Let's make it delicious. Let's make it fast. Let's make it a meal from KT's in downtown Minneapolis. KT's, home of the almost world-famous hamburger. KT's wishes the Lions best wishes during the upcoming season.
Got to watch for the short kick here. That would be the philosophy I'd use if I was a Black Bear coach. Try to get the ball back.
Yeah, try to get some momentum back there. They did a great job of going basically 60 yards on that drive, Dale, and it is exactly what they do. And we got penalty flags all over the place. So all kinds of penalty flags. Lions get it.
They might have been offsides.
So, all kinds of penalty flags. I think out of the 5 officials, 3 of them threw a flag. So
I think one of the if you can call them wideouts there, was in advance of the kicker before he placed the ball.
So I'm assuming Lions will just take it right there and decline it. So
be the smart thing. Yes, offsides.
So.
Penalty signal is illegal touching by the Black Bears.
Oh, illegal touching.
Okay, so what's illegal touching? Yeah, it's illegal. You touch me. I guess I'm not sure.
Maybe they touched the ball before it went 10 yards. That
would be the call. Yes, so you're right. You're right. So I'm sorry. You're right. So Lions will take over at the Black Bear 47-yard line. McCulloch under center. I formation. They will go right to Eckert. Eckert takes it up the gut, gains about 1 on the play. will bring up a 2nd down and 9 at the 6:01 mark in the third quarter. So
46-yard line of the Black Bears.
High formation once again from McCulloch. Klein and Eckert in the backfield. Receivers are right and left. This time they'll go right back to Eckert. Eckert's not going to get anywhere on the left-hand side. Once again, gain back the line of scrimmage. No gain on the
Lost
play.
a yard, actually. Well, guess not. Back to the line.
So, actually, they gave him a yard, didn't they?
Okay.
So, 3rd down and 8 coming. 7:20 left to go here in the third quarter. McCulloch under center. Klein and Eckert in the backfield. Has some pressure coming. Flushed out of the pocket. He's got to get rid of it. He does. Has a receiver open. It's Casey Argenbright, and he's got the completion. Nice job, Casey Argenbright.
Nice catch there.
Casey slides right into it and catches it for about a 14-yard completion.
How many receptions is that for Mr.
That's 4.
4 tonight? Okay. Moves the chains for the Lions down to the 32-yard line of the Black Bears.
Nice catch there as Minneapolis gets the completion. As at the 6:50 mark, 28-8. Minneapolis with the lead. I formation. Klein, the fullback. They pitch to Eckert. Eckert goes on the outside, has a block there, cuts it back up, still on his feet, and he's going to be knocked out of bounds. And
fumbled the ball.
Fumbled out of bounds. And it's, wow,
barely. Out of bounds.
Yeah, barely. Fumbles it forward, so
we were lucky there.
Wow, we were. So an 8-yard, 7-yard run.
It hit the chalk just as the Black Bear pounced on it. Second 3 coming up. 6:32 to go in the third quarter.
Argenbright to the left, Grayson George to the right. 2 in the backfield split. This time they fake the handoff. They go right to Eckert. Eckert bounces off, still on his feet. Kicks up the 20. He's taken down to about the 15-yard line. A great run there as he gets to about a 10-yard carry. Gets it down to the 15-yard line. Nice run by Jake Eckert.
Looks like they're going to mark it on the 16.
So
the Lions can get a first down here without scoring.
As they'll line up here, shotgun formation. 2 trips to the left, 1 to the right. Eckert in the backfield. Drops back, pitches the outside to Eckert. Oh, great pursuit by the Black Bears, and wow.
Yeah, they cut that down.
They cut that one down quickly, and Eckert actually loses a yard on the play.
2nd and 11 from the 17 of Sterling.
What's interesting on that is how well they do pursue.
Yes, they do. They've strung out several plays.
They have. Where I thought that one I didn't think we had it, but on some others I thought that we had some areas, and they just did a great job of being able to shut it down. This time they will fake the handoff, go to Klein. Klein takes it up, still on his feet, and Klein will take it up to about the 10-yard line. Gain of about 6, maybe 7 on the play.
3rd and long 4 coming up from the Black Bear, just outside the 10-yard line.
As they come back the line of scrimmage here. Grayson George to the right, Casey Argenbright to the left. They will go to Klein, and Klein is not going to have the first down. About a yard short. So, depending on where they spot it, they gave it to us. Wow. Nice job, Adam Klein, as he gets the first down. So 1st and goal at the 5, right at the 4:37 mark.
So the Lions need to answer here to get that touchdown back.
I'll tell you, Dale, I did not think he had enough yardage on that from the initial spot. I formation.
Fortunately, we're a long ways away.
McCulloch under center. This time they'll fake Deckard, drills out, has Argenbright in the corner, has him open, touchdown Lions! Nice job, Keegan McCulloch to Casey Argenbright as he gets the 5-yard touchdown pass. Nice job, Keegan McCulloch to Casey Argenbright.
Argenbright's second TD reception.
That comes at the 4:15 mark as Yoxel will come in to try to kick the extra point. Good snap, ball's down, kick is up, and it is good. Nice job as he gets the PAT. Kick is good, so at the 4:16 mark, the Lions on top, 35-8. We're going to hear a quick word from our sponsors. You're listening to 910KNA.com.
Farm Bureau's wide range of insurance and financial products help protect what's most important, your family, auto, home, and other possessions. Call your Farm Bureau Financial Services agent in Minneapolis, George Dressy. Farm Bureau Life Insurance Company, Farm Bureau Mutual Insurance Company.
The Minneapolis Junior Senior High School linebackers are proud to continue their long-term support of the broadcast to the Lions games. Join them as they support student activities and the teachers of Minneapolis Junior Senior High School. Go Lions, we're with you all the way.
Where do you go when you need groceries? Jeans IGA, of course. Jeans is proud to be a sponsor of Minneapolis sports and hopes that you will encourage your children to be as competitive in the classroom as they are in sports. Jeans IGA, a proud sponsor of today's game.
Roth Repair has been a fixture in Minneapolis for some time now. Fixture, get it? Roth Repair can fix, replace, maintain, patch, build, remodel, and mend just about anything. The work is professional and the cost is reasonable. Roth Repair, Minneapolis. Call them today if you need something done right the first time.
Welcome back. Welcome back to Minneapolis as Lions answer Sterling as they come down and get a touchdown there. As Yoxel will kick the ball. And this one's kicked low and on the ground. It's going to be picked up at about the 18-yard line, and he slides down on the ground at the 24-yard line. So Sterling will take over there at the 24, about an 8-yard kickoff return.
Well, it's helpful that they didn't get great starting field position here.
Yeah, that you're right, Dale. That does help right there. So 24-yard line, 4:11 left to go in the third quarter. Sorry about that, Dale.
That's all right.
As Minneapolis did a great job, Dale, of coming back and answering that one as Sterling had some momentum there, scoring that quick touchdown.
Let's take care of that.
As Sterling will go under center, fakes the handoff, goes an inside handoff. Yoxel with the tackle at the 29-yard line, a gain of 5 by number 45. Patterson being pretty much their all-two guy right now, as Brian Patterson, a sophomore, 6-foot sophomore, he's caught 3 of their catches. He's ran the ball twice, and just kind of an all-purpose kid right there. He's doing a pretty good job. Under center he goes. Quarterback rolls the right-hand side to pass, throws it across the middle, and it's incomplete.
A little high. Of course, when you got a 6'3" kid out there to jump for it, kind of nice to throw a little high sometimes.
It's kind of interesting. We've not gotten a sack yet tonight, and the other thing we have noticed that they have not, Grayson George has not caught a pass yet tonight.
That's true. I hadn't thought about that.
So, a couple of interesting stats right
They
there.
probably got him covered. I haven't been watching, but
They send a receiver wide out left for the Black Bears. Third down, they pitch to the outside. Has a little bit of room on the outside. Oh, nice job by Adam Klein. Great pursuit by Klein and Eckert. As Eckert, I believe, is the one that got him down.
Yep.
Brings up a 4th down, a 2-yard run.
I'm assuming they have George well covered because he's been finding Argenbright. And
yeah, I think you're probably right. They're going to punt the ball. At least they're coming in looking like they're going to show punt here.
Just hopefully they don't try to lure us off sides here.
So
Don't need
stand about his 20-yard line to punt. It is a fake. He rolls right-hand side. He's not going to get it. Nice job, Lions. Great job, Minneapolis, on the pursuit right there. And they stop him on 4th down with the fake punt. Nice job, Minneapolis, as they go for it on 4th and 4, Dale.
Pretty gutsy.
Pretty gutsy ball right there.
Pretty gutsy. Lions take over on the 32-yard line of the Black Bears. Of course, you know, I guess when you're down 35 to 8, almost 3 minutes left in the third quarter, if you got a chance at all, you got to go for broke, huh?
Yep.
See if good things happen for you.
And they throw it up near to Grayson George. Grayson goes up near. Does he get it? Yes, he does. Great catch, Grayson George, as he catches it down to the 5-yard line. A great catch right there as he gets the 17-yard completion. Oh, wow, great catch right there. More than that, a 20, from the 32, so 20, about a 23-yard completion.
You could hear the gears of Scott's computer working there, folks.
Sorry, folks, I get pretty excited on that one. Shotgun formation for McCulloch, and they're going to call a timeout. So they call a timeout at about
35 to 8 to 19 remaining in the third quarter.
Oh, wow. Yeah, let's go back. Let's keep it here for a second. Let's go back and let's talk about that 4th down fake punt. And that was great pursuit by the Lions out on that left-hand side. Did not see who got the tackle, but wow, great pursuit out there to shut him down and not give him the corner, and stops him there at the 2:30 mark in the third quarter and gives great field position to Minneapolis, clear down at the 32-yard line.
Again, some of them might say, well, why in the world would the coach go for it that deep? But, you know, they're down quite a ways. Third quarter's almost over. If you're going to have something happen, you got to try to make it happen.
Yeah, exactly. It's a playoffs. You're not going to, if you lose, you're not playing again. So
now they're going to pay it forth at the other end, hopefully.
So great catch by Grayson George with the 23-yard completion.
That's what I'm doing, Scott. I'm kicking that with my foot.
Shotgun formation for McCulloch. One to the right, one to the left. Oh, ball's on the ground. Still on the ground. I think Sterling got it. Darn it. Sterling is going to come up with it, and they do. So the fumble, wow.
Well, that had disaster written on it, didn't it? About a 6-yard loss on it and lose the ball.
Wow.
Coach Mick is talking to the ref about something here.
So I'm not sure what happened on that one. Still some confusion here as the Black Bears line up on the defensive side, on the offensive side, as they fake it. Oh, great job by Charlie Lynn as he thought we'd get a sack there. We needed it, and we got it. Great job, Charlie Lynn.
Got to give forward progress to the 3-yard line, 2-yard line.
It's more than that. It's they mark it the 7.
Excuse me.
So, wow. So still he loses 4 on the play.
Charlie was there almost when the ball was.
Yeah, Charlie did a great job of getting through there and going right in there. Great job, Charlie Lynn. 2nd down and 14. This time he rolls out of the pocket to pass, and he flies in the end zone. It's a safety. It should be a safety, and it is. Great job, Minneapolis Lions, as they get the safety in the end zone. The quarterback slips on the ground, and he goes in the end zone. It's a safety.
How he slipped, I don't know, but he did.
Great job by Minneapolis there as the safety.
Well, now the referee's talking about it, Scott. Let's not
let's wait and see exactly.
But he gets forward progress outside. Yep. No. Safety is called.
So,
well, I'm glad to see the Lions didn't come completely empty-handed there off that gaining the ball deep in Black Bear territory with that 4th down.
At the minute 32 mark, Minneapolis gets a safety. So
37 to 8, and they will have to kick to us from the.
Should be at the 30.
No, from the 20 usually. on a safety. Get a free kick from the 20, if I'm not mistaken.
Okay.
And that's where the referees are lining things up.
And wow, Dale, that was quite the turn of events. Minneapolis on the defensive side did a great job of
I still don't know how that guy fell down.
Putting some pressure on. So I think he was trying to pass, rolled out of the pocket, and then saw the pocket collapsing and tried to roll back the other direction and just fell. So
defensive pressure did it.
Yep.
So the free kick from the 20 for the Black Bears.
So oh, wow, a great punt. And it's going to be taken by Eckert at about the 25-yard line. Eckert will roll on the right side. Oh, he's got some running room at the 50. He's got a man to blocks him right there, cuts him back in at the 30, 20, 10, 5, touchdown, Jake Eckert, as he takes it 75 yards back up the punt after the punt return. Great job, Jake Eckert, at the minute 17 mark.
What, did he put that convoy in front of him?
Oh, wow, that was beautiful, Dale. Nice job, Jake Eckert.
Great job of blocking to get that man free. And he got one dodge there after he got by his convoy to get by a defender. And from then on, it was free sailing.
At the 1:17 mark in the third quarter. Ball's down, kick is up, and it is good enough. Yes, nice job as the PAT kick is good. So just like that, Minneapolis gets 9 points after the safety and the kick return by Jake Eckert.
44-8 is the score with 1:17 remaining in the third stanza. Let's take a break for a word.
Yeah, I need a break.
It's fast, it's furious, and it's fun. It's Minneapolis Raceway. Minneapolis Raceway has brought you exciting races to Central Kansas and will continue the tradition. Minneapolis Raceway will give you and your family some of the most exciting races ever seen. Go Lions!
Todd and Shelley Wilson and Wilson Shields Funeral Home offer affordability and dignity. They know that the Minneapolis Lions will have a great season and want to wish them the best. Wilson Shields Funeral Home. Our family serving your family.
With that kick after the touchdown, Yoxel has 6 points on PATs tonight. He's done that at least once or twice before.
He's
9 is the school record.
9 is school record. Perfect so far tonight. And great job by Jake Eckert. So wow, great job by Yoxel too. But Eckert's kickoff return, great kickoff return. Ball is taken at about the 20-yard line, and the Black Bears will go the opposite direction. And great pursuit by the Lions, and they've got him at about the 25. There is a penalty flag at the 35. We'll see what the call is. So Dylan Crossan with the tackle. Sideline infraction against the Bearcat. Oh, no. Yeah.
No yardage
marked off, so maybe it's just a warning.
Must have been a warning. Yep.
So, wishbone formation for the Bearcats. They will go right there as a handoff. He gets
on the carpet, wasn't it?
Wow.
Maybe not.
I think he lost a yard on the play. Maybe he had forward progress back the line. Ball carrier's number 20. And he fumbles. I thought I saw the ball. Great call, Dale. I didn't see it.
Lions take over on the 25-yard line. I don't know who recovered it, but what an opportunity for the Lions here. Oh, no, we didn't. No fumble. Sterling still got it.
Well, wait a minute. Well, Ayers went out. Well, I'm still confused, Dale.
Pass complete, but there's a flag. Who is the interference on? Us or them? Let's move the chains, they say. So it must have been on the Lions. They'll decline.
So how big of a pass completion was that? 25?
Well, they were from the 25.
26 yard.
So, yeah, 26 yard.
Minneapolis gets some of their younger players in. So as they will hand off, oh wow, gets a big hole on the outside, still on his feet, as breaks a tackle right there, got a man to beat, breaks him right there, and he's gone for the touchdown, as number 20 for the Bearcats gets the 49-yard run for the touchdown.
Yeah, we had a few of our first team defenders out, several actually. There, so 4 seconds remaining in the third quarter. The Black Bears score on a 46-yard? 49-yard touchdown run.
They will line up, I'm assuming, to go for 2 here.
Score is 44-14 right now.
As they'll line up here, they will drop back to pass. They will throw in the end zone, and they have it. So 2-point conversion is good.
44-16. 4 seconds remaining in this quarter. We'll take a break for a word from our sponsors.
City Pharmacy has brought to you quality professional pharmaceuticals since 1963. Joe and Amber Wool will help you with your medications, durable medical equipment, cosmetics, gifts, and greeting cards. Your hometown pharmacy, City Pharmacy, downtown Minneapolis.
If you're searching for the right insurance to fit your needs, look no further. The Scott Osherman Agency is the place to go. American Family Insurance has been providing security and peace of mind for over 80 years. Call the Scott Osherman Agency in Minneapolis, your American Family Insurance agent.
And we will continue here with several junior varsity players to receive the kickoff. See if that continues with the offense here.
I know Keegan's got his helmet off, so I'm assuming that is the case. So. Wow. And they're going to line up like they do, kicking on the ground. Ooh, go get it, guys. Go get it, guys. Go get it, Locke. Go get it. Go get it. Good job. Out of bounds. Good job, Minneapolis. So they go after it. They will go out of bounds.
So we will take over there because the penalty is to bring it to the 35 or beyond.
Yeah, so we'll take it right there. So
yes, junior varsity comes out on the field to take over. Who's the quarterback?
Comfort. Quarterback is Matt Comfort. So freshman will come in at quarterback. So they will line up here.
Can't say coach is running up the score today, can we?
No. High formation for Comfort. Garrett Lott, the fullback. Halfback is, ball's on the ground. Did we lose that thing? We did.
Sterling comes up with it.
There's a fumble on the and Sterling recovers the fumble.
Black Bears take over deep in line territory at the 37-yard line.
That's the end of the fourth. That's the end of the third quarter. So.
And a Sterling Black Bear is going off the field with some assistance.
End of the third quarter.
At the end of 3, Minneapolis 44, Black Bears 16, and they'll take over in line territory.
At Robertson Monument, they believe that supporting community activities are very important. That's why they're sponsors of Lions Sports. Minneapolis is a great town to live in, and Robertson Monument hopes you make it to as many games as possible.
Bennett Autoplex supports the Minneapolis Lions. At Bennett Autoplex Salina, you'll find a small-town family atmosphere with great prices on new and used cars, new GMC trucks and SUVs. Serving their customers since 1957, Bennett Autoplex Salina.
Eagle Communications, home of ECTV, high-speed internet, 910 KINA News Talk, and 99 KG Country is a proud sponsor of Lions sports coverage. Listen to live broadcast on 910KINA.com or on your local Eagle Cable, Channel 8.
Welcome back. Sterling with the ball after the fumble. They handed right off, and it goes wide out the outside. Nice tackle by the Lions, but they get it all the way down to the 25-yard line as the run by number 45 gets about a 12-yard run.
Well, the scout team is on the field, and, they've put in their time throughout the year, and they've played well in their junior varsity games and a backup, and they're going to get some experience here for next year.
Yeah, they will. As quarterback goes under center here. Hands it off to the halfback. He cuts back the outside, still on his feet, breaks a tackle right there, and he's going to be in for a touchdown. That's the only thing that scares me, though, Dale, at the 11:29 mark. They've got another touchdown right there from the 24-yard line.
Makes the score 44-22. The Black Bears, and Keegan's helmet's going back on.
Yeah.
So the varsity will return to the field, I'm sure, here after this touchdown.
At the 11:29 mark, they're going to go for a 2-point conversion here. They've been very successful, and this time they're not going to get it. Nice job. Way to go, guys. Lions as they do. Oh, give it to him.
Got in, huh?
I'll be darned.
So 44-24, the lead of the Lions down to 20 points here due to, we'll say, the generosity of Coach Mick and putting in the substitute at the beginning. Actually, at the end of the third quarter, fourth quarter wasn't even here yet. But the varsity come back on to begin receive the ball here and see if they can't get some scores back, if not eat up a lot of yardage and time.
Some time. That's the big thing right there is as
back for the Lions will be Eckert and Argenbright. And I'm sure we'll see a short kick attempt here by the Black Bears.
Yeah, I think you're exactly right. So they all line up in a bunch here. And it is kicked short. And they don't get it. I'll be darned. The Black Bears have got it. And help. No, dang it. Son of a gun. And the Black Bears have come up with
I
it.
think they could have called offsides there. That advanced guy on the outside is at the ball when it's kicked. But, well, first-string defense is in. See if they can bring this to a halt.
At the 11:28 mark, Sterling came with 2 quick touchdown runs by number 20 as they will spread it out a little bit here. Quarterback goes under center. Drops back to pass, has some pressure coming. Great pursuit, gets it up in the air. Casey Arnbright's good. Doesn't get it as there should be a penalty flag on the top, but there's not. Incomplete pass.
No, they were both going for it, so no call. He wasn't, the defense, the offensive guy turned defense wasn't grabbing him by the jersey, yanking him down or anything, so they were both going for the ball.
44-24 as Black Bears will come back to the line of scrimmage here. Quarterback under center, one in the backfield, 2 receivers to the right, 1 to the left. One goes in motion, steps up to pass, has some pursuit, rolls out of the pocket, he's still on his feet, and he throws it out of bounds. Great pursuit by the Lions. Dylan Crossan, Brant Radke, and Austin Crossan. Great pursuit, incomplete pass. Intended receiver was number 45, Bryant Patterson. He comes a little gimpy there. Will bring up a 3rd down.
3rd and 10 from the Lion 40. Where? 46-yard line.
Yep. They'll bring 2 receivers out to the right. Actually, trips to the right. 1 in the backfield for Humphreys under center. This time, a inside handoff, and it's a nice job by Slips, but he's tackled by Torres as well as Klein. Nice job Gets about a 4-yard run.
4th and 7 coming up.
Number 45.
From the 45-yard line of the Lions.
Gain of 3 on the play will make it 4th and 7.
4th and 7 coming. So, and you know they're going to go for it at this point.
Oh, yeah.
10:54. Wishbone formation for the Black Bears. They fake the handoff. They roll back the pass. They throw out, and he's got the catch, and he's got the first down. Nice catch by number 45. So about a 7-yard completion. Brian Patterson, one heck of a ball player. The sophomore, one heck of a pretty good athlete there. 10:27 mark the clock. Can't run any quicker, Dale.
That's exactly correct.
Humphreys under center. Drops back, rolls out the pass. Flushed out of pocket, has the penalty flag, and it's incomplete. Good defense by Jake Eckert as he tips it up in the air. We do have a penalty flag.
Probably holding at that point.
Holding is the call against the Sterling Black Bears. I think that's their first penalty of the night, Dale.
We'll move the ball 10 yards from the point of infraction, which was a yard, almost 2 yards back from the line of scrimmage. So, in effect, a 12-yard penalty.
10:13 left to go in the ball game. 44-24.
Replay the down.
Yes. First down.
And 20. That's longer than that.
Yeah, I think it's about 1st and 22.
Yeah.
Humphreys under center, wishbone formation for the Black Bears. Minneapolis defense in tight. Rolls out the pass. Spin move in, throws it up in the air. Oh no, has a receiver down there and he catches it. Gosh, wow. I don't know how Locke came up with that, but Trey Locke comes up with a big completion. Clear down at the 15-yard line. And
he got in front of the defenders. How he came up with it, and the ball was right there. Had a little height on the defender and got in front of him. And we have a timeout by official timeout. They got a problem with the chain over there. Chain's tangled up or something. So we have a clock stoppage at 10:02 here remaining in the game. Those chains, once they get all tangled up, they're kind of hard to...
Yeah, they are. Sterling not going away here. They're
the Black Bears.
They are really fighting hard here. One in the backfield, trips to the left. Humphreys under center. Drops back, rolls out of the pocket to pass. So throws it up in the air, has a receiver back in the end zone. Does he? No, does not catch it. Incomplete, out of his hands. And incomplete pass.
Black Bears continue to fire away here. 2nd and 10 from the 19 of the Lions.
Kyler Moody comes out. Kyler Macy comes in. He'll spread it out once again. 2nd down and 10. Wishbone formation. Ball on the 15-yard line. Sterling drops back to pass once again, throws it high up in the air. Goes up in the air, and it's caught for a touchdown. Wow.
Again, the height advantage. The ball was placed in the right place. The shorter defender defended well, but it got over him. And touchdown reception. Brings the score to 44-30.
Now penalty flag.
9:34 to go.
I don't know what that penalty flag was for.
Excessive celebration or something, maybe. I don't know.
I think we had too many men in the huddle. I don't know. It's against Minneapolis.
The call is unsportsmanlike conduct against Minneapolis.
Yeah, that'll probably be marked off on the kickoff.
So
that will be marked off on the kickoff, I'm sure.
not sure what they're
No,
doing.
they're going to move it here. Give them half the distance. On the point after.
44-30. So the 9:34 mark in the fourth quarter, they score the touchdown.
Sterling set to attempt the two-point conversion.
And they will roll back, draws back to pass. Same play every single time. That's the same play they ran every single time. And they've gotten it every single time. 2-point
Not every
conversion is
time,
good.
but they've dropped it once or twice. But
Anyway, not on the 2-point conversion.
Oh.
Not on the 2-point
down to a
conversion.
12-point advantage, 44-32. The Black Bears are feeling their Cheerios all of a sudden. 9:34 left in the game. This game is not over by any stretch of the imagination.
Absolutely.
Coach Mick wants to talk to the referees. Not sure what about. But, let's hear a word from our sponsors.
C&R Plating would like to take this time to thank their many friends and customers for making their business what it is today. Kevin also wants to wish the Minneapolis Lions a great season. C&R Plating, a Lions sports backer.
The State Bank of Delphus and the Ottawa County Bank in Minneapolis are locally owned community banks, committed to making your banking experience as easy and personal as possible. Member FDIC, equal housing lender.
Black Bears line it up, and I'm sure we'll see the short kick attempt again.
Maxwell set the kickoff.
They are offsides. They are offsides. They are every time they are offsides. And the referees are not calling it.
No, they're not.
But the Lions recover the ball there.
The onside kick is recovered by Minneapolis.
I'm sorry, but they still, whether it's a short kick or a long kick, you cannot cross in front of the ball before the kicker kicks it. And the Black Bears are doing it every time.
So at the 9:34 mark, Minneapolis will take over here as they got to have a drive here. The Lions do. They've got to drive it here. They'll shot
We got a little too
formation.
generous there, didn't we?
Yep. Drops back to pass. Throws it up. Has Grayson George.
A little over him.
Incomplete pass.
The collected pass is intended for Grayson George is incomplete. Incomplete pass is returned.
2nd and 10 from the Lion 47.
44-32 here, folks, at the 9:28 mark. McCullough goes under center, I formation. Klein and Eckert in the backfield. They will go to Eckert. Eckert goes right up the gut, still on his feet. Great job, Jake Eckert, as he lumbers forward for about 9. I am not liking the spots, but they give him 9 yards, so great job, Jake Eckert.
Brought down by number
I'd say 8 with the spot.
Brian Patterson. Gain of 8.
It's right on the 45-yard line of the Black Bears.
3rd down and 2. 9:04 left to go here in the third quarter. McCullough under center, offset formation for the Lions. They will go to Eckert. Eckert's not. Oh, yes, he does. I didn't think he got it, but great
He's
job,
breaking
Jake Eckert.
some initial tackles and getting by. That's got that one touchdown, for one of those first touchdowns he had. But I said he shot out of a cannon. I thought they had him for sure, and then all of a sudden he was loose.
Yeah, exactly. Ball at the Sterling 40-yard line, I formation for the Lions. McCullough under center. They will go, drop back to pass once again. Throws it out in the corner to Argenbright.
Argenbright pays with the hit there.
Yeah, he does. So
hit out of bounds. That's what happens when you're a receiver sometimes.
incomplete pass will bring up second and 10 coming up here. I can't. Is that 8:31 or 6:31, Dale? 8:31 I formation for the Lions. McCulloch under center. They will go to Eckert. Eckert lumbers forward for about 2 or 3 on the play. Bring up 2 yards. We'll bring up a third down.
Third and 8 coming up from the Bearcat 38-yard line.
Shotgun formation, 2 in the backfield with McCulloch. 1 receiver to the right, 1 to the left. Dylan Crossan, the tight end on the left-hand side. Takes the handoff, looks to pass, throws,
tipped away by the Bearcats.
Incomplete pass will bring up a 4th down. Good defense by the Bearcats, as that will bring up a 4th down and about 8, Dale.
Macy comes in, replaces Klein.
They'll send their receiver package, which is Arden Bright and Macy to the left, Dylan Crossan, the tight end on the right side. 1 receiver, 1 Grayson towards the right. Shotgun formation, Eckert in the backfield, delayed handoff, fakes the handoff, drops back to pass, has it, but he's not going to get it. Dylan Crossan, as he's going to come up short. He gets about 4 yards, but Bearcats hold.
It's at the 35 of the Bearcats. 7:44 remaining in the contest, and the Bearcats take over with the 1st and 10. Not too bad a field position. Lion pass defense has got to stiffen up here, figure out how to stop that pass to that lanky receiver.
Yeah, they do.
Lanky receivers, I should say.
So, wishbone formation. 7:44 left to go in the ball game. Drops back to pass once again, and he's going to be flushed over. Great job, Minneapolis. Ball's on the ground. They go. He was tackled.
He was down.
Yeah, tackled by. I didn't even see who.
52.
52. Way to go, Kyler Moody, as he gets the sack. A big loss right there, as he loses about 13 on the play.
22-yard line of the Bearcats. 31 yards. No. Ball on the 31.
Under center, they split it out. Cross back, quickly out, rolls out the right-hand side, throws the corner, has a receiver, and he steps out of bounds. Nice catch there.
Scoreboard was all messed up.
Huh?
The scoreboard was all messed up. The ball's now at the
23-yard line.
23, yeah.
A gain of about 3 on the play.
21 to go for
7:01 left. 3rd and 21. Wishbone formation. Quickly reads, throws it up high up in the air, has a receiver, and it's Troy Line, and and he's going to be gone. Oh my goodness, Dale. Oh my goodness.
Ball was on the 21-yard line.
78-yard touchdown pass.
Ball was on the 22-yard line. 3rd and 21. And they're within 44 to 38. 6:46 to go.
Wow, Dale. That's a big, tall receiver, goes up in the air and just...
Going for 2.
44 to 38. You might as well. They've done it all day. This time he rolls out in the pocket, has a receiver. This time it's in the corner, and he gets it again. Oh my gosh, Dale. This is just amazing.
44 to 41. What was the score? 44 to
16 at the 3rd quarter.
At one time? 24 unanswered points here by the Black Bears, and part of that was generosity on the part of the Lions. because we didn't go for the jugular when we had them down.
Yeah. Gave up two touchdowns.
I don't know any other way to say it, and I'm not being critical, but that's just what happened. We had them down, didn't go for the kill. And now we're paying for it. 6:46 to go. They're down by 4, 44-40. We'll have a short kick again by the Bearcats.
Just like that, at the 6:46 mark, Sterling Bearcats have just, I'll tell you, they've scored the last 4 touchdowns, Dale.
24 unanswered points.
Well, 4 touchdowns in the 3 touchdowns in the third quarter, but they scored the last touchdown with 4 seconds left in the third quarter. So
now watch to see if they go offsides here.
Yeah, it's if they get to the line before the ball. Not that time. And that time you got to go after it. Yeah, good job. So
Lions take over from their 43. And we need a sustained drive or a touchdown, one way or the other. Because this has gotten too close, even for my good graces.
Way too close for mine. Way too close for mine. Minneapolis had a lead 44-16, folks, at the end of the third quarter.
Going into the end of the third quarter.
Yeah, going into the end of the third quarter. Actually, they're even up by more than that. So, I formation for the Lions. They go to Eckert. And no gain.
Loss of 1, 2nd and 11 coming up. The Black Bears have exposed some weaknesses here with the Lions' pass defense.
You know, and we've done pretty good.
They're not being covered. They're just taller players.
They're just taller players. They're going up against us.
And the quarterback's getting the ball where it belongs.
Jake Eckert gets on the outside. And their run defense there's the flag. There we go.
Their run defense has gotten a little better.
There's a late hit. So that will give us a first down. It should. They're still talking about us. Well, I don't know how it can be against us. Face mask.
15-yard.
15 cal personal foul against the Bearcats.
From the 46-yard line of the Lions, it'll be measured off 15 yards. Well, we needed the break.
Yeah, we did. Takes it all the way down to the 39-yard line with 6:03 left to go. 44-40.
84 points put up on the board tonight between the two squads. Who the fuck it?
Yeah. 2 in the backfield. McCulloch under center. Handoff will go to Klein. Klein breaks the tackle right there. Great job, Adam Klein. Takes it down to the 33-yard line.
It looked like that might be trouble because Klein got tied up with somebody there.
Keegan.
And we were lucky we weren't dropped for a loss.
Yeah.
2nd and 4 coming up.
Most importantly, the clock continues to run, Dale. I formation. McCulloch under center. And that's a 5-yarder right there. And that's and it is a 5-yard penalty, and that will be a Minneapolis first down. Nice job.
The call is encroachment against Sterling.
A first down for the Lions. Brings it down to the Sterling 28-yard line.
At the Sterling 27-yard line.
McCulloch under center. This time they will go to Eckert again. Eckert goes on the right side. He makes a tackle, still in the clear, still on his feet as he gets all the way down to about the 4-yard line. Nice job, Jake Eckert, with about a 24-yard run right there. We'll see for sure where they spot it, but a big run right there.
Putting it on the 5.
First down. First and goal. 5-yard line.
At the 5-yard line has 5:07 left to go. Minneapolis I formation. Timeout called by
Minneapolis, according to the referee.
No, Sterling, yeah.
No wonder he was pointing to Sterling, but he's pointing in our direction of the ball. So 4:58 to go. The Lions are up 44-40 with the first and goal at the Bearcat 5. We'll take a word from our sponsors here. For all your insurance needs, check with Bob Martin, your Farm Bureau Financial Services representative in Minneapolis. He can insure what matters most with Farm Bureau Financial Services. Bob can help you protect what's important: your car, home, life, health, business, and more.
Welcome back. Smith Center with the 64-0 win over Plainville. Just
64
announced.
or 54?
I thought he said 64. Maybe
it was big, one way or the other.
Big, yeah.
They beat a 59-0 first game of the year.
So McCulloch under center. They will go to Eckert. Eckert will get down close, but does not get in.
Ball carrier.
Gets only about a yard on the play.
Brought down by number 32, Aaron Walton.
Give him 2.
Yep, ball's on the 3.
Gain of 2 on the play will make it second and goal.
Second and goal coming for the Lions here. 4:25 left. Offset formation. McCulloch under center. Goes to Klein. And is he? No. Klein had forward progress. We'll see where they spot it.
He's got another half a yard fighting there.
Number 23, Adam Klein, the ball carrier.
They didn't give him much, Dale.
He's on the 1.
They didn't give him. I don't even think they did that.
2-yard line corner of the scoreboard.
Gain of 1 on the play will make it
Third and goal from the 2.
Third and goal coming up for the Lions here. McCulloch under center, I formation. 3:46 left to go. They go to Eckert. Eckert goes right in. Touchdown, Lions. Nice job, Jake Eckert, as he gets the touchdown right there. A 2-yard touchdown, and how important was that right there, Dale?
Very important. Makes me breathe a whole lot easier. Yoxel in to see if he can get his 7th PAT of the night. 6 is his record so far. 9 is the school record.
Kick is up, and it is good. Nice job.
Gives us a 10-point cushion. No, 11-point cushion. 3:42 to go. We have a player down. Who?
Not good, whoever it is.
Grabbing his ankle.
We have an injury timeout.
25. Isn't it?
Connor Christensen.
Is it 25, Connor?
25's Connor.
He was 30.
No, Connor Christensen's 25, if in fact it is. And I can't tell, but he's grimacing in pain right there, and I did not see him come off the field.
Austin Goddard's 20. No, you're right. Connor Christensen. Huh.
So,
that's sad.
Yeah.
That's sad.
That is Dr. Yoxel heading out there. It's an ankle or a knee or something, and can't tell for sure. So,
well, we'll take a break here. And here a word from our sponsors. We'll be back.
Ada Grain is proud to be a sponsor of Lions
Down Minneapolis. KT's, home of the almost world-famous hamburger. KT's wishes the Lions best wishes during the upcoming season.
Farm Bureau's wide range of insurance and financial products help protect what's most important, your family, auto, home, and other possessions. Call your Farm Bureau Financial Services agent in Minneapolis, George Dressy. Farm Bureau Life Insurance Company, Farm Bureau Mutual Insurance Company.
The Minneapolis Junior Senior High School Linebackers are proud to continue their long-term support of the broadcast to the Lions games. Join them as they support student activities and the teachers of Minneapolis Junior Senior High School. Go Lions, we're with you all the way.
Welcome back to Minneapolis. Connor Christensen is the injured player. Looks like it's an ankle, so I know that Gramel's probably listening to us, and it looks like they helped him off the field. Looks like it's an ankle. I can't quite tell for sure, but
Sophomore's been doing a good job this year.
He has done an excellent job. He's been our long snapper all year, Dale, and he's really done a great job. And
let's hope it's not too serious.
So
the score of note update: Hutch Trinity came from behind to beat Southeast 14-12. Southeast
14-12. So
the Lions will kick off.
Minneapolis to kick off. Minneapolis with the 11-point lead. 3:42 left. Andrew Yoxel to kick. So. Looks like it's an ankle, Dale, from where they're putting the ice. So, and the kick is there. You go. It's taken all the way back to the 10-yard line, and there's a great pursuit by the Lions. Nice job, Minneapolis, as Trey Lott meets the Minneapolis defense, and they level them at the 15-yard line. Dale.
Who do you think that was? Just take
Adam Klein.
Yes.
Adam Klein with a great hit right there.
So Rooster strikes again.
Oh, wow. Big hit right there. So
3:37 to go. The Black Bears are deep in their territory at the 15-yard line.
Correction on that for Connor. It's 16. His knee. Looking down, they've got the ice on his knee, so that's not a good sign for Connor. Humphreys under center for the Bearcats. Drops back to pass. Once again, rolls out of the pocket. Has a receiver. Throws it up high, and it's incomplete. Wow. I'll tell you, I'm running out of room on my stat sheet here. Humphreys has just thrown the ball. Has just had a heck of a
clock stops. 3:30 to go in this game.
Second half. A great sustaining drive. We needed that by the Lions.
Yes,
we needed that drive.
3 minutes.
And a great job. Ends with a touchdown there. 3:30 left to go in the ball game. Humphreys under center. Spread out wide. Flows out of the pocket. Throws across. And they've got a receiver, and that's Trey Lott. He does catch the ball. A gain of about 3. Good coverage by a gain of 5. Good coverage by Grayson George.
Grayson George on the coverage. Gain of 5 on the play will bring up 3rd and 5.
3rd down and 5 coming. 3 minutes left to go in this ball game. 51-40. Drops back to pass once again. Throws up. Oh, completely misreads that one, and incomplete pass will bring up a 4th down and 5. This is when your defense has got to put some pressure on that quarterback and get that some pressure on that quarterback so he can't get a good pass off.
Clock stops at 2:51.
His passes, I don't know if you've noticed it, but they've been high lobbing passes.
Well, and when you've got tall receivers,
you can do that.
Yeah.
So 2:51 left to go in the ball
game. He had a hard time getting them in the right location. Second half,
they're setting up the punt, but I'm not sold on this 100% on this one. And they don't. And they're not going to get it. Nice job, Lions defense. Way to go, Minneapolis, as they shut them down right there. They do not get the fake as they stop them there on downs. Minneapolis will take over.
Like the fake was coming to the right here.
Yeah, I did
they
too.
went to the left.
I did too.
Fake me out. The Lions take over deep in Black Bear territory at the 17-yard line.
19-yard line.
The 19, it looks further in than that. No, that's right, 19. See if we can get a touchdown back here.
2:45. To the backfield. McCulloch under center. He'll go to Eckert. Eckert bounces off one tackle before he's taken down. Gain of about probably 3 on the play. Long 2. So.
Right down by number 50, Dylan Flickinger.
Big ice pack on that knee there for Connor. Second down and 8 to go from the 17-yard line of the Black Bears. 2:15 and counting on the clock. And I hope nobody, if we score here, I hope nobody accuses the coach of running up the score.
No. Not. McCulloch flush out of the pocket. He's going to run with it. Great job. Great block there. McCulloch at the 10. Cuts back in. Still on his feet. Still going. Great job. Keegan McCulloch takes it all the way down to about the 4-yard line. A 13-yard run by Keegan McCulloch. Great block out here on the outside. He didn't see who set that block, but Dale is a great block.
First and goal from the 5-yard line. Clock stops, move the chains. And we get her going here. Down to 150 and counting. It's actually on the 4-yard line.
McCulloch under center. Klein and Eckert in the backfield. They go to Klein. Klein runs it hard towards the end zone. Does not get in. Gets close. Gets about 2 on the carry. We'll bring up a second down and goal from the 1.
Gain of 3 on the play will make it second and goal from the 1.
So, minute 15 left to go in the ball game. McCulloch under center. McCulloch just pushes it all the way in himself. Does he get in? I don't think he got in.
If it was on the 1, he should have.
Well, according to that outside line marker, I don't think they were on the 1. So,
short.
Just short of the goal line.
40 seconds and counting.
Third and goal.
Third and goal from the line for the Lions. 37 seconds left.
Quarterback taking in. I think he's in this time.
This time he got in. There you go.
Makes the score 57-40 with 20 seconds remaining.
So he'll come in, I'm assuming.
Going to go for 2?
Well, Charlie Lynn's their long snapper, and, well, their other snapper, and they're going to go for 2 here, so.
Back pass.
And they get it. Nice job. Keegan McCulloch conversion, George. 2-point conversion's good.
Makes it 59-40 with 26 seconds remaining. We'll be back after another word from our sponsors here on 19KNA.com and Eagle Community Channel 8.
Where do you go when you need groceries? Jeans IGA, of course. Jeans is proud to be a sponsor of Minneapolis sports and hopes that you will encourage your children to be as competitive in the classroom as they are in sports. Jeans IGA, a proud sponsor of today's game.
Roth Repair has been a fixture in Minneapolis for some time now. Fixture, get it? Roth Repair can fix, replace, maintain, patch, build, remodel, and mend just about anything. The work is professional and the cost is reasonable. Roth Repair, Minneapolis. Call them today if you need something done right the first time.
Welcome back to Minneapolis, and I'll tell you, Dale,
breathing easier.
I'm breathing a lot easier. But I'll tell you,
I'm going to have to get a bag out here, folks. Let's breathe into it real quick.
I was getting pretty nervous pretty quick there. Kick goes towards Trey Lottie, picks it up at about the 18-yard line, and rolls around on the outside. He'll be taken down at about the 27-yard line with 19 seconds left. So, but Charlie Lynn with the tackle. But I'll tell you, Dale, gutsy performance when the Lions needed to, when all the momentum had gone to Sterling.
Mo had swung, hadn't it?
Oh, it had. It had
24 points worth.
So
Mr. Mo had swung.
Actually, I'm going to even go further than that, because with that touchdown in the third quarter, actually more like 32 points. So they had 32 straight points from the third quarter to the fourth. Shotgun formation for the Bearcats. Drops back to pass. Throws it up high. And Keegan's going to get the interception. Oh, Keegan!
Drops it.
Keegan had a chance for the interception right there.
I think he was starting to look at where to run it and dropped it.
Missed an interception there to pad his stats a little bit. So that's one of those that are too easy to catch. It's
13 seconds and counting. Or 13 seconds here, the clock stopped.
$59-40, Lions will come away with a nice victory, but boy, it was hard fought though. Under center is Humphreys. They will just hand the ball off to number 20, and still on his feet. Wow, hard runner that number 20 is. As he gets about a.
Clock stops with 6 seconds remaining. Good 5-6 yard gain there. It's 3rd and 4 coming from the 34 of Black Bears. I keep wanting to call.
I think I've done it a few times and called them.
But they're the Black Bears.
Yeah. Called them the Bearcats.
59-40 here should be the final score, unless some miraculous thing happens here for the Black Bears.
Quarterback under center. And there's like a miraculous swing there. Great job, saving tackle by Eckert. And that ends the ball game, but a big run right there as he gets about a 10, 20, about a 26-yard run. So
59-40, the Lions will go on to play Smith Center here next Saturday, probably 6 p.m.
Unsure. But
that's what happened when they played us here 4 years ago. The administration says they don't like to play the early afternoon games. I guess people that work on Saturday, time to work a little bit, and
and you get used to. I don't know. Get used to playing in the evening and change things around a little bit. So it, regardless of the, we play Smith Center as they come away with a 64. They put up 64 points on Plainville. So
either 54 or 64. I couldn't hear it. But,
so
59-40, the final score here tonight.
It's going to be a tough.
Hey, we have a chance to make history.
Yes, we do.
Next Saturday, right here at Minneapolis Stadium, folks. Come out and cheer them on.
Cheer them on. So Minneapolis comes away with the victory tonight.
Smith Center is not the team they used to be.
59-40.
But they're
don't get psyched out by them. Come out and cheer on your Lions and let's put together a victory. And
you going to try to figure out some stats?
I am going to try to figure some stats.
We'll take a word from our sponsors, and we'll be back.
It's the Minneapolis Lions. At Bennett Autoplex, Salina, you'll find a small-town family atmosphere with great prices on new and...
By district trophy being given here to the victory Lion of the Lions. So 59-0 was the final score. They matched their opening game of score.
For 7 o'clock Saturday evening.
7 p.m. Saturday.
Welcome back to Minneapolis as the Lions come away with the victory tonight, 59-40 over the Sterling Black Bear football team. What a second half of football, Dale. I'll tell you, Minneapolis had the 28-0 lead at half, and Sterling comes out, and they score a touchdown. The very first drive at the 8:30 mark, and it's a 2-yard run, nice drive, a 2-yard run. PAT 2-point pass was good to give them a 28-8. But Minneapolis comes right back and answers at the 4:15 mark with a 5-yard touchdown pass to Casey Argenbright. Minneapolis at that point had increased the lead. Then they turn around and they get a safety and increases the lead. Then Sterling turns around and kicks the ball off, and Jake Eckert runs a 75-yard punt return back for a touchdown. And right at that point, Minneapolis had a 44-8 lead at that point. And then Minneapolis stuck in some of their younger players in, and then just like that, and no offense to our younger players, but Sterling comes back with 4 seconds left in the
32 unanswered points.
Yeah, that's
in the third and fourth quarter. The Lions score the last 15.
Yeah. 4 seconds. They get a 49-yard touchdown run. The 2-point conversion is good. They come back in the fourth quarter. They get after the onside kick, they get a 20-yard. Actually, I think that was a 20-yard touchdown run. 4-yard touchdown run. PA2 run is good. Then they come back. That's at the 11:29 mark. At the 9:34 mark, they get a 15-yard touchdown pass. By then, we put our first string back in. They get a 15-yard touchdown pass to Trey Lott. 2-point conversion is good. Come right back after the 2-point conversion. The 2-point conversion, they pick an offside. They get that one back. At the 6:46 mark, they get a 78-yard touchdown pass to Trey Lott. 2-point good. At that point, it's 44-40. 32 unanswered points. Not very much time. Big time right there. Minneapolis comes back. They answer with a nice sustaining drive, though at the 3:42 mark, they get a 2-yard touchdown run. After Sterling tried to kick an onside kick again, Minneapolis recovers that one. They drive the length of the field. They get the touchdown, and the PAT kick is good. At the 3:42 mark, they get the touchdown.